It's a good one, at least. Hey everybody, welcome back to Smoky Mountain Gaming Studios. It's Dave, joined by Ross today, and got you a nice, fun, exciting, somewhat competitive game of Warhammer 40,000. Yes! I brought, of course, the Chaos Demons, because can't leave home without them. I didn't even have to leave home. They're here with me, always, in my heart. And back on the table again, for your viewing pleasure, as well as mine. And Ross just brought the Custodes. So,
yep. Thank you, Dave. Yeah. And thank you for having me. So I brought a very specific Custodes list here. I have the Solar Spearhead detachment, which, as some of you may or may not know, encourages you to take all the Forge World Dreadnoughts that no one ever took for the last 10 years. Yeah. With a stint in like maybe 9th, I think, possibly. Yeah. Someone took people were taking the all dread lists. Mm-hmm. So next up is, let me just describe the rules for a little bit. Yep. So the first part is rules that apply to all vehicles, and I say all vehicles because there are certain ones that only apply to walkers in this detachment.
Makes sense.
So the first one is if a Custodes vehicle is at full wounds, it gets +2 OC.
Nice.
Then if it is below starting strength, it then loses the 2 OC ability and gains the ability to reroll ones to hit.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yep. And then if it is below half strength or half health, supposedly, it then changes to reroll ones to hit and ones to wound.
Okay, nice. That's going to be pretty good considering, like if you're going up against a lot of standard infantry or something like that. Yeah. Those rerolling the ones is going to be great.
Yes, and it synergizes really well with the Contemptors because when they come back to life, it's with D6 wounds. Mm. So they come back to life, and high probability that they're going to be getting the full buffs of ones to hit and ones to wound when they come back to life.
Right.
If they don't die immediately. That certainly can happen. The second part of their detachment rule, this is how many rules the Dreads needed to be competitive in 40k,
right?
Is that the Walker units, so all these Dreadnoughts here, get +1 to advance and +1 to charge.
Nice. That's good.
Yep. And
Old Blood Angels rules.
Yes. And there is a stratagem in the Spearhead detachment for advance and charge.
Cool.
We also have a stratagem for a fight on death, which is a 3-up on a dice roll if you're a walker. Okay. It could be used on any Custodes unit, but 4-up regularly, 3-up if you're a walker. Yeah. There is one to walk through walls. Note for the folks listening, the walking through walls stratagem can only be used in the movement phase.
Right.
So you cannot Kool-Aid Man through a wall in the charge phase. That is every stratagem for that, and there have been many that have come out this Grotness, has different conditions on the walking through walls. Specifically, all 4 demon ones got a walking through wall stratagem.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then we, and I think that one is in the charge phase, possibly. Or no, who knows? It's not worth looking up right now, I suppose. But there are a whole bunch of different ones out there. The Custodes one specifically is in the movement phase. Mm-hmm. One Dreadnought gets to walk. Well, one vehicle gets to go through walls.
Right.
They also have a stratagem. Their stratagem for advance and charge is also shoot. So it's advance and shoot. However, if it's a walker, it can also advance and charge.
Nice.
They have a stratagem for ignore cover. Mm-hmm. They also have one for ignore modifiers.
Okay. That's good. The ignore cover one's not going to come up.
Yes, it's demons here. Well, actually, it can.
The 2 walkers. Yeah.
We've got 2 walkers here. Yep. But yeah, against Steam, and on top of that, I only have 2 units that are actually shooting per se. So
right.
The other ones have shooting, but it's not. That's not what they do.
Right.
They like to get into melee.
They like to punch.
Yeah. And it should be noted, folks, that all Custodes vehicles still have the Marshal Kata faction ability.
Okay.
So that was really controversial in the beginning of 10th, where the Land Raider could still be -1 to hit. Somehow did karate. The Land Raider did.
Tech Marine
just made it do karate moves, so it was -1 to hit. That was really controversial back in the day. But even these Caladius grab tanks can choose to get lethal or sustained.
I mean, they can jump around and do some cool stuff.
So, folks, you'll see me referencing, I'll say they choose lethal. That is choosing
their kata.
Their martial kata when they fight. And or lethal or sustained. It's and which one's better has been a debate since that mechanic ever came out. So, So,
Yep. So we're gonna go over the list real quick, and then the missions, and get right down to it. Like I said, I brought the demons today. So leading the charge is not on the board. It's the Changeling. They're hanging out in Deep Strike, along with 2 Beasts of Nurgle, 2 units of Flamers, and a unit of Nurglings. They're just all hanging out in Deep Strike, as demons tend to do. As far as characters goes, I also have a Lord of Change. He has the Everstave, which is buffs up his shooting to so much better. Great Unclean One, he has the Endless Gift, which gives him a 4-up Feel No Pain. Miss the Shalaxi Helbane. Mike's favorite lady. He loves her so much.
Oh, does he just tear through Mike's 4 orcs, basically?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Especially the Mega Knobs.
Yeah. Oh dear. Right. Yeah.
Because she has a Cloak of Constriction. Whenever she's in melee range with you, she'll give you 1 less attack.
Okay, that's actually pretty impactful because my guys aren't exactly packing a lot of attacks each. Right. So.
Yep.
Neither are Mega Knobs. Oh, that's terrible. They're like 2 attacks each or something.
Yep. 2 attacks each, normal, 3 on the wall. So catch them off the wall.
That's bad.
Then just drop them 1 attack each. Yeah. Fluxmaster, Master of the Flux.
Yep.
Hanging out on the disc here with these group of pink horrors, just giving them a -1 to hit. Also got a unit of Plague Bearers. They have sticky objectives, but right now they're going to just hang out here in the back and hopefully hold it for now. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I got a Brigand with a Havoc Launcher, and of course his Strength 12 Melta Gun and the DACA Cannon. I call it the DACA Cannon, it's the Avenger Chain Cannon. But it's DACA, whatever. And I got a Carnivore over here. They're fun because they move 14 inches, so I can get the nice board presence up early, get the Shadow of Chaos going. And speaking of which, that's my army rule, because I'm running the Daemonic Incursion. I always forget about the detachment rules and stuff. So Daemonic Incursion means, Demons rules is Shadow of Chaos. So my deployment zone is always considered Shadow of Chaos. While in the Shadow of Chaos, I get +1 to my leadership test, and you get -1. If you fail your leadership or your battle shock test, then you suffer D3 mortal wounds. I regain D3 wounds or D3 battle line models, which is pretty nice and can be kind of annoying considering Nurglings are battle line, and I can end up doing like a big giant bunch of them and just pass battle shocks with them and spawn more and chaos. Yeah, but also the Demonic Incursion rule allows me to deep strike 6 inches away in the Shadow of Chaos. And to get Shadow of Chaos in no man's land or my opponent's deployment zone, I need to just hold half or more of the objectives. So I really like Scorched Earth for that. Can run up, burn 1 objective. It's like, cool, everything else going over here.
Oh, right. That's the only. Yeah. Normally you don't. Not that my opinion matters in any of these things, but normally I think burning objectives is actually a bad idea early in the game.
Yep.
But that makes sense when you want to lower the number of objectives in order to lower the number of objectives you need to then get the Shadow of Chaos rolling, which is very cool.
Yep.
How does that work? How would that work? Let's just say you burned your opponent's objective. How do you get, now there's 0 objectives?
There's just no shadow there.
There's no shadow there, I guess? Okay, yeah. Good times.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Mustache. Which reminds me, if you've not hit that like and subscribe button yet, please do so. Not for me, not for Ross. Maybe
certainly Ross. Not for me.
stupid Dr. Mustache. I mean, he needs more treats. If you can't tell, he's just so small. He barely covers that objective, just barely. He needs more treats for that Titan booty of his. Come here, buddy. Nope. Okay. Hold on. All right. Well, Ross is gonna go over his list while I try to.
Oh no! It's shooting on the ball.
That's a Lord of Change. Thank you very much. All right, Ross is gonna go over his list real quick. All right. I wrangle this beast.
So with the Custodian Dreadnoughts, I have 3 Galatus Dreadnoughts. They are the ones with the sword and shield. I have 2 Achilles Dreadnoughts. Those are the ones with the spear. And I have 3 Contemptor Dreadnoughts. And these are the ones with the fist and the multi-melta here. I then have a Telemon Dreadnought. The Telemon Dreadnought is the big guy here, Mr. Fisticles. And he is my Warlord, and I'm allowed to make him a character and a Warlord and give him an enhancement due to the attachment rule of allowing walkers to do that. He has the enhancement of the Augury uplink, which gives him a 5-up Feel No Pain. Nice. Combined with his innate -1 damage from the datasheet, he can be fair. He can surprise you with his tankiness. He can also surprise you with how fast he dies too, though. So
right.
Then in the back we have 2 Caladius Grav Tanks. Though, like, sadly, Custodes really don't function without them. Yeah. There is an argument now that the bike's got a very improved shooting stat, that you don't necessarily need to take at least 2 in every list. There is choices now out there that you can have, but for a very long time they're basically the best anti-tank or the only anti-tank that is really reliable at range that they had. But fair enough, to GW, they're also one of the best anti-tank tanks in the game. So,
yeah, they are pretty good.
So that's where that comes from. Also, everyone, another note is this detachment also adds +2 inches to the movement of walkers as well. I should mention that. So if you see me moving them up 8 and then look at their data sheet, that's where that extra 2 inches is coming from. Don't so we don't get confused.
Don't fret, everybody.
All right.
Let's say don't leave comments about that, but actually leave comments. Leave all the comments. Let us know how we're doing.
I don't know. Maybe I should have specifically said wrong rules, and then everyone rages in the comments.
Yeah, that's what you should have done.
I'm ready to roll off for who goes first.
All right. Well, first off, we're playing Linchpin. That's our primary mission today, so we need to hold our home objectives for three victory points. And as long as we hold our home objectives, all the other objectives we can hold gives us an additional 5. No max.
There is. It's a max of 15.
Pretty sure there's no max.
Oh, no, there isn't.
And in the mission rule for today is Fog of War. So during the first battle round, everybody gets the benefits of cover. That's going to help me a lot. And also, can't use core stratagems other than the New Order stratagem, which is pretty cool. And if you couldn't tell, which may not be able to, we're doing Tipping Point. So the point zones is like this. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop.
Also, side note, folks, I also have 4 Sisters of Silence. Where we play the game of how long can they withstand the indirect fire from the Havoc launchers that Dave has taken. That's generally how that's going to go.
Yeah. Yep. I want to force you to put something on there other than a trash unit, so I can do some nasty things against that. All right, so ready for ye old roll off?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm on the black dice.
All right, I'm going first.
Good luck, have fun.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. All right, Demons, turn 1. Let's see what kind of mess I need to do.
All right, I'll go up to 1 CP. I have this cool little counter here, I'm sure.
Okay. Oh, cool. Also have that big wooden dice if you wanted to use that.
Oh.
Yep, I told you, man. I got everything. I got all the player aids. Defend Stronghold.
Okay, I'll use the big old wooden dice.
So that one's going to go back. I might be able to extend BATTLELINE.
Oh, yikes.
That's a good one. And establish the locus. Okay. I can do that. I don't know if I really want to necessarily with certain units, but alas, it can be done. That's a good one for going second. I'll have to reshuffle those. Alrighty, let's do some movement and stuff. Let's go to extend the battle lines. Not going to be too terribly hard to do that.
Oh, excuse me.
Chungo Daddy just moving his.
What's the movement on that big guy?
7.
Oh my god, that's. Oh!
Which will definitely get him within range to extend the battle lines. Well, not extend the battle lines, to
establish the locus, yes.
Yes. Don't know if I want to throw the brigand up already, but I guess I'm gonna have to. So the brigand's gonna move up. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Throw me in advance for Chungus.
Alright, we'll use this.
Yep, either or, doesn't matter.
Well,
a 1?
Chungo Lungo got a 6, so he is.
Okay, okay.
He took his coffee this morning, or his pre-workout this morning.
Right. Alright, good. I can just tuck this guy in right behind him, and he will establish the locus. Oops. Big down. Oh. Throw me another advance, will you?
Alrighty.
Pause.
A 3.
A 3. Okay. 9. It was meant to be. Tzeentch is very pleased with that one. There. Big Bird. What do I want to do with you? I want you to hang out for a second. And I need Miss the Helbane to wait as well. So Miss the Helbane, she's gonna just come over here. She has a 14-inch movement, so she goes where she pleases.
And obviously, folks, we both took tactical, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, good point. That is a good point. We did indeed both take.
Yeah, my list with the updates to bring it down doesn't actually give you that many bring it down points.
Right. Yeah, because most of you.
So
yeah.
they're all just only giving 2 points when they die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So even the Telemonks, you said he was 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Caladius are 14.
Oh.
So.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I give up 6 for Chungus, 6 for Shalaxi, 4 for Big Bird, and then 2 for each of the knights. So, 22 points total.
Oh, interesting. But the
cap is 20.
Yeah, that well, and a great unclean one is going to be very, very tough to just kill. Like it's not just like, well, I'll just kill the great unclean one, right?
Oh, you know? Right. So, yeah.
And even Shalaxi has a 5-up, feel no pain, so it's not like she's easy to kill either, right? And they both have a 4-up. I do remember the good old days when all demons just had a 5-up, and that resulted in no matter what you did, they just died immediately. So
yeah. Let's see. Don't quite. You know what? I'm gonna just wait on this feller. He's just gonna chill here for now, because you're gonna have to come to me. But he's in prime firing lanes for the tanks. He don't want none of that. That's not cool. You know what? He could go over this away. He does have a 14-inch movement, which is pretty nice. So yeah, he can definitely go over here and toe in. So he's gonna. So it'd be a little bit harder to hit. Or, well, not hard to hit, just hard to see. Not by much. All right, that's my movement.
All right.
He's establishing the locust. He didn't advance, so he's going to actually fire his havoc launcher into your ladies there.
All righty.
It's only a four girl squad, so blast doesn't matter too much. But D6 number of shots to 5, and they are John Cena, so I can't see them. Force. Cool. Get you once.
All right. Moving on. 3.
Yes, sir. Nope. No.
Yes. Good.
It has begun. All right. That's going to be Demon's turn. So let's do a quick little bit of scoring up real quick. I did establish a locus, and I did extend my battle lines. So that's going to give me 7 points. Nurgle is pleased. Oh, and then I'll actually update the CP like a good producer. Both went up to 2. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Custodes did not get an ability to. They don't have a Azrael or a Chalgar.
Yeah.
I think there was an argument that they could have changed Trajan to do that. I don't think that would have, and gotten rid of the moment shackle, right?
Right. Yeah.
and like I think most Custodes players would have easily traded the moment shackle ability for an extra CP every turn. So
Fair.
So all right, are we ready to roll on my turn 1 here?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Our mission rule is also Fog of War, folks. So every unit gets cover, and you can't use stratagems.
No, core strat.
Core stratagems in the first turn.
Yep.
So that's an interesting one. Let's see what I get. I get Assassination.
Okay.
That's actually not amazing for me because the only one within reach is the hardest one to kill. And bring it down. Okay. Well, the God Emperor wishes me to kill.
Yep.
The God Emperor has wished me to kill, as they would say. So I am not going to use any of my CP to re-roll any of these.
Yep. Fair.
Mostly because I'm not used to this being a custodian, but I actually have stratagems that are useful now. So you need them. You need them to use the useful stratagems. All right. So let's begin the movement phase. There's nothing I have to do in the command phase. Just for this particular Custodes list, there are some where you have to do a whole bunch of command phase stuff.
Yeah.
But let's roll out here. So sadly, my cards have said that I need to do exactly what he wants me to do, which is to pour everything into good old Big Chungus there.
Yep.
So
let's OC5, and then the Brigand is OC8. So
Yep.
a total of 13 on the point right now.
Yeah, and my dudes, when they're unhurt, the little guys are OC5.
Okay, nice. Nice.
And then these guys, because they're OC3 based, they're like, people look at them and they look really baby, but they're just baby dreads. They're all just baby dreads.
Right.
So, so they only have 3 OC. The Telemon is OC4, and these guys are OC5 based, so they're OC7 when they're.
Okay.
So we need to just pour everything into that big guy and see what happens. So this guy is now. I'm assuming this part of ruins is the stuff vehicles can walk over, and then these are actual walls that cannot be transcended. So let's. Or I say transcended, whatever it is, walk through by things that don't have breach.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So I've rediscovered my boarding action terrain. So I've been using it a lot for streams, if you couldn't tell. It's really nice, especially when you do the front cam, because you can see a lot more stuff.
Yep, that's good. And it also, with the new GW terrain, it works just fine, right?
It does. It works great for it, because you can change the pieces around, and you build your own terrain with it.
Got it. So, I don't think we need to Kool-Aid Man. So before I start moving stuff, I need to decide whether I use the move through walls
right
stratagem. And so the answer is, now this guy would walk here, and then so I actually think it is worth it for this guy to use it to get up in there and see how we do. So I am going to spend 1 CP for this Dreadnought here to walk through walls.
Love it.
And for the advance and charge, shoot and charge, folks, that is at the end of the advancement move.
Okay, cool.
So you do get to see, like, if you roll a 1, you can be like, well, I'll just do whatever with them. And then,
like, I'll still have an 8-inch charge, and I've played Blood Angels enough. You can't make an 8-inch charge, even with your +1.
So that guy's going to move there. We are going to. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm a little shorty here, so.
No, you're good.
I'll be moving over here. This guy, because we do want this guy.
No, that's the producer's job to pay attention to what to move out, so I can change the camera angles.
And can we end our movement on this thing, or do we have to? We can move through it, but we can't end our movement on it.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Got it. All good stuff to know. I should have asked these questions before we started, but let's. Yikes! This guy. Well, we could certainly start making these horrors multiply. I think that's always fun.
That is always fun. I love it. I have a bucket of blues and brims.
So, let's...
I think I'll actually bring a bucket when I go to Cherokee.
Okay, so we are going to do... So we're going to move this guy like this.
Yep.
Out here.
Love it.
And I'm actually going to advance to Telemon.
Yes, let's go. You want me to toss one for you, or
I'm gonna.
You got it.
I prefer to roll it myself. If that's okay.
Yep.
Just for makes the game fun to roll the dice. With a 5, so remember I get +1 to advances.
Nice.
So that is a 6. His base speed is 10. It goes up to 12 with the detachment rule, and then he's advancing 6, so he is going 12. That's 18 inches. Oh yes.
Oh Lord, he is a coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Well, he can't actually go 18 inches. He can just YOLO right up to here, and I don't think that's as far as he can go. No, brother, no. There we go. Sorry, this guy moved a little forward.
Nope,
so he's going to be like that. I am going to spend my final CP to allow him to shoot advance and charge.
Love it.
We are good there. So let's... Do I move this guy up? It wouldn't be enough to get him onto the objective from the looks of it. So it's probably not worth it. This guy could move this way, which is also not worth it. So let's do that, though. I do have to start contesting objectives, though, don't I?
Yeah. There's a point.
This guy moving 8 is just absolutely not going to get to that. So we'll move this guy up, though. So he's going to move right there.
Cool. Making his way downtown.
Yeah, exactly. He is homebound, that is for sure. So, this guy is going to move into the ruins like this so we can see out and see Big Chungus there.
Cool.
And this guy, what does he need to do to see Big Chungus? That's the real question.
Oh, right.
So that actually is going to, is there's this ruin here.
Yeah.
Don't want to. Hard to tell.
So you can move your Telemon if you want. We know where he's at. It'd be easier to check.
I think that is. If you don't mind, I'll just throw some dice down to where he is.
Okay,
like that.
Sure. That works too.
Oh, well, all that work just to bust the other one up. So that works. So it looks like if he can get to that corner, he can't see him.
Okay, right on.
And it does, he gets cover, but for most demons that won't matter, I don't think.
Exactly, it's not going to matter any bit.
I think Khorne demons have an armor save, though.
Some of them do. It's a the Bloodthirsters do, but that's only if they get into cover. And against 0 AP, then they'll have an armor save.
Yep. So this guy, this back tank is going to have to pivot. So his speed is going to go down to 8.
Cool.
Essentially.
Right.
And so with that, he should be able to move up here.
Right on.
Good old immersion. And then, yes, perfect. And their range on the big guns is 48, so back to the good old days of 5th edition where you just don't have to worry about range anymore. Yeah. That was when things like on a board that was the 4x6, right? Like things had like 72-inch range. It's like, wow.
Yep. Exactly.
They're like, you got to measure to see whether you're in range. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the Lehman Russ with the 72
Can I see
inch.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the Lehman Russ with the 72-inch range.
Not having any problems.
So this guy here is good. This guy here is good. We do need to move some of these other things to back up some of our other things.
Yes.
So let's move this Galatus into the ruins here. This guy could move in and get shot at by that guy, but let's keep this guy where he is, since obviously those guys will be moving up and he'll be able to move up, shoot, and charge them.
Yes.
With great effect. Meanwhile, this guy could just YOLO forward and he would then immediately die. So we will advance this guy to see what kind of movement range he has. He's not going to be able to do anything this turn regardless. So a 2, so that does go up to a 3.
Nice.
So he has a total of 11 inches of movement. So I think we are actually going to have him. No, he wouldn't be able to do that with this wall here, sadly.
Yes, sad. You can go through that wall.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the small pieces, like the little 4-inch things, 4x6s, are always considered the small.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So I think we actually are going to move this guy then, if you don't mind. We'll move him like this.
Yeah.
Up, and then this guy moving 11 is going to move to where he was.
Cool.
This other guy here, Contemptor, is coming up. And this Achilles will move up here. You know what? He's actually gonna... He might as well move out and help shoot stuff too. So
you do gotta bring it down, so
we will see how this goes. Yikes. His spear shoots 12, so he is in range of that. And then his wrist weapons have 18-inch range.
Nice.
So I think that's it for movement. We are on to shooting. So let's start with the big stuff first, I suppose. This tank here is going to shoot its 4 big shots.
I'm going to go down to 1 CP. I'm going to use Demonic Invulnerability.
Yes.
Give him reroll 1s on his invul save.
Yep. Alrighty, and shooting into the... What's the toughness on this Unclean One? 11?
12.
It's 12? Well, potato chips. Let's see what happens here. All right, everyone.
Let's hope for 6s, right?
Yes. So we do get 1 6.
Nice.
We do have 1 1, unfortunately. There isn't a way to reroll that while it's at full health. And it is going to wound on 4s with a strength 12, and it is twin linked.
Hell yeah.
All right, and it is twin linked. Let's get her done. There we go. 3 wounds on your invuln save.
All right. 4s, rerolling 1s. Cool. Well, at least I got 2 1s to reroll.
That's well
then.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Maybe a quick game.
Yeah. Well, so the damage here is D6 plus 2 for each.
I got the
shot
feel no pains. I got the feel no pains.
So let's see what happens here. Oh, yikes! So that is 13. So that's 6 8. Yeah, that's 13 plus 6 is 19 damage total.
Okay, I got 20 dice here, so I'm just gonna take one of them away. 4 ups. So there's 3 and 6, 7, 9. He's down to 11.
That actually ended up pretty statistical, folks, for the statistical for the dice that he rolled. That should not have happened. That, folks,
It happens.
When people tell you that the Great Unclean One is durable, like that, they're not lying to you.
Yeah. Oh, they know.
So
they
it's
know.
taking 9 wounds.
The normal, yes, sir.
Alrighty, this
It's down to 11.
This tank is going to do the same, shooting into the Great Unclean One.
Okay.
Sadly, got another 1 there, but that.
Yeah, but you got a 6.
Yeah. And then wounding on 4s with the other ones.
Sir.
And twin linked. Alrighty, that is good. So 2 more wounds on the Great Unclean.
4s.
Alright, 1 more getting through. For 5 damage.
Nice. 4s. Alright, takes another 3. Down to 8.
Alrighty. So we've got a lot of interesting things we can try to do here now with some other shooting. We've got... Alright.
Disrespected the grav tanks. This is what I get.
You know what? This guy is... So this Galatus has a flamethrower in his sword. Nice. He's going to shoot at the Great Unclean One here. Why not? So it's Strength 6, AP 1, Twin Linked, and it's a Torrent, ignores cover, and D6
I like
hits.
that stuff. Yep.
So let's... So 2 hits. I don't think Papa Nurgle's ready for this one.
Twin linked.
Wounded on 6s here.
Yep.
Let's do this. And it's twin linked. This, if he had better targets to shoot at. Oh yes! Take 1 wound. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Alrighty. Next
There
up.
we go. Now the end bowl comes in.
Next up, we'll have this Achilles shoot at the Great Unclean One. So he'll use his spear first. And so the spear, strength 9, AP 2, damage 3.
Cool.
It hits. It'll wound you on 5s.
Yes, sir.
It will not wound. His wrist weapons, folks, are strength 6, AP 2, damage 3, twin linked.
Cool.
So that's where they'll be more useful. So into the Great Unclean One. Let's see how we do. Oh, 1 miss. That's always rough. And we are rolling to it gets a wound.
Good. 4s.
3 damage.
And 4. Okay, takes another 2. Ouch. Down to 6.
6 wounds left. All right, interesting. Let's have the Telemon shoot everything into it.
Okay.
So the Telemon has 2 flamethrowers on its fists. These are strength 7, AP 2, damage 1.
Cool.
But they're twin linked, but they're only D3 hits each.
Okay.
So they're also not. This is one of the few times where it's a torrent weapon that is not ignore cover.
Okay.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
There are a few out there. Thousand Suns, what makes them confusing to a lot of people is each character has like a torrent weapon that is a completely different profile. So Thousand Suns do have some torrent that don't ignore cover either. I believe like the demon summoner.
Okay. That's cool.
The one everyone uses.
Right.
Spams 3 times.
Infernal Master.
Yes, the Infernal Master. There we go.
Okay.
The Infernal Master. So I get 3 hits with the flamethrowers.
Hell yeah.
The Infernal Master is a torrent that doesn't ignore cover either. It's interesting, which is good because that it is twin linked. Cool. So it is, there you go. 2 wounds on your invuln save.
4s. 1 damage each.
Yes.
Right. 4s again. All right. Down to 5.
And it has a little rocket pod on its top there, and this is a whole lot of useless shots. Not when it gets 9 shots total. It's D6 plus 3 blast.
Nice.
So that is, there we go.
He's big enough. He should give up blast, but
and we're good there. And then should be noted, Custodes, everything hits on 2s across the board, folks.
Yep.
So, and then these are strength 5, AP 0, so get ready for this.
all right.
Oh my goodness!
Okay.
2 wounds. I will absolutely take that.
All right. Yeah, better than nothing. Oh,
That
that
is-
1. And to another fail. 1 damage each? Or
Yes, 1 damage each.
4s. Oh, goodness. He's down to 3.
Yikes.
All right. I'm going to put these dice over here. And let's pick up another set to warm up.
So, let's have these 2 Contemptors are actually going to shoot their whatever it is.
Multi-meltas?
They're multi-meltas. They're actually going to shoot them into the Brigand here.
Okay.
See how this goes.
Gotcha.
So I'll do it one at a time. So we'll do this guy into the Brigand here and see how that goes for me. It's either way, it's not an amazing. They do both hit though. That's good. And then wounds on 5s. These are multi-meltas like from back in the day, folks. It's strength 9. So 1 wound at AP 4 on the Brigand.
5 up. No, fails.
Alrighty. It is D6. It's D6 Melta 2. I don't think I'm within 9 inches for Melta range on this back guy here.
Okay. Yeah, maybe not him. The other guy definitely is, though.
Well, with the whole 1 damage, definitely not within 9, I don't think. Actually, I am in 9 there. So that is a total of 3 damage to that guy.
Ooh. He's down to 9.
Next up is the front Contemptor here. Is going to shoot into him.
Nice.
With the multi-melta. 1 hit, 1 miss.
Okay.
And we are going to just roll in wounding to 5s. Another wound. 5 AP 4.
Oh.
All right, let's roll the damage for 2. So that is a total of 4 damage to that guy.
Nice. He's down to 5.
All right. I think that's really it for my shooting here. Because this guy, yeah. All right, that's it with shooting. We are on to charges here, folks. So I'm used my CP. We'll see if that paid off or not.
Right. I don't think you're going to fail this charge.
Well, this one won't, but this guy, I do want him to be charge both.
Okay.
Because I want to have him get to that back guy there.
Cool. So you're starting with him?
Yes. Yes.
Nice. Let's go. Oop.
With that, he will fail, folks. He does have to get into range of both of them. Ironically, the 2 1s is still not horrible because you do add 1 to that. Good, so you do go 3 with that at the very least. So you could get something 4 inches away with it.
Oh, right.
Which is cool. The Telemon, what a shock, folks, is just going to bumper cars right into the big guy here. And he'll easily make it in. He doesn't have movement to really move anywhere else, which is why I wanted to charge with that guy first.
Yep, understandable.
And you do want to charge both, in my case, just because I wanted him to be able to move, you know, up and get in, and obviously try to kill them.
Yep.
This guy is... Oh, that's a risk. That is actually not really a good charge to charge both, so he is just going to charge the Great Unclean One, sadly.
Okay.
And we'll see how that goes.
All right.
So here's something, folks. If I did have a CP left, I do also have a stratagem to increase the size of my consolidation range.
Oh, that's nice.
Not consolidation, pile-in range.
Okay.
So, again, I had to use both to, you know, to get all this stuff out here. But what you could do, since this guy's down to, 3 wounds?
Yes.
Is you could kill him and then pile in the other guy, you know, theoretically... More inches, I say more because it's 3 plus D3. Okay. The stratagem.
Gotcha.
So, with a 9-inch charge, he will certainly make it into this guy.
Yes, sir.
But that does get him. So he's actually going to move all around.
Okay.
And so that if the Telemon kills it, he can pile into that guy and try to hit him.
Makes sense.
All right. And I think that's it for charges.
Cool.
I mean, this guy's technically in range to declare, but he will not be able to roll high enough to make it.
Right.
I think that's it. Do I want to charge with this other guy? That's an interesting question.
Right.
He certainly is in range to do so. And you know what? I am going to charge with this guy.
Okay. If nothing else, they'll give him free movement.
Yes. And where he is there is not a horrible spot with what I want to do with him next. So let's just see how we do it. So this guy, of course, gets a 9.
Cool.
Now this guy, folks, is he's only strength 8 in melee. He looks beefy, but against bigger things, he is that is just barely going to get him in there. Yikes. So he's actually not that amazing against big things, folks.
Right.
Now, I say that, but he has...
Well, she's going to go Super Saiyan. Yeah.
So, I think that's it for charges now. And we are on to the fight phase.
Yes, sir.
So, let's just go. Oh, you do not have enough to interrupt. Not that this guy's amazing into vehicles.
I could,
either.
anyways. This is the first battle round.
Oh, we can't. That is a core stratagem. Okay, interesting. That would really be nice for our wolf leaders then.
Yeah, right.
They're just YOLOing in the melee turn 1 here. So, we will go with the Galatus first.
Okay.
Here, and with its 8 attacks, it will choose lethal hits here, folks.
Okay.
For its martial kata, it has 8 attacks. Yikes to that, 3 ones.
All right, I'll take it.
1 does get lethaled in there.
Okay, nice.
That's good. And then these other 4 are going to wound on 5s. It's strength 8.
Yep.
For that made up for that though, because that is very statistical. So that is 3 wounds on your invuln save. AC 2.
4s. All right,
Damage 3.
Damage 3. This could do it. 4 ups. Nope.
Oh, no damage. All right. We are going in with...
Well, thanks for joining us. Yep, the Dreadnought detachment list. It is very cool.
And we are going to go with the Telemon next. It gets 7 attacks. It is going to choose sustained hits because it's wounding on 4s. So we'll just see how that goes.
Nice.
So it has 3, 6, 7 attacks.
That's Papa Nurgle's number. Okay. Ooh.
And I had something profound to say there, but I forgot what I was going to. So we're good on that. And these are just going to wound on 4s. Oh no! No! Okay.
Well then.
That's no wounds. So let's see what happens now. The last Contemptor is going to go and is going to also choose sustained hits here.
Okay.
Because it's strength 12. So
yep. So he's a fista.
All right. So that got an extra hit in there.
There we go.
And it is going to wound on 4s.
Let's go.
There, well, so there we go. So that is 5 total wounds on your invuln save here.
All right, come on.
That's ridiculous.
Fills
okay.
1. Damage 3.
Damage 3.
4 ups. Is he gonna live?
Oh my goodness. Well.
Oh,
rip.
Oh,
that's not good. For my scoring, folks. The dice give and the dice take away here.
Right. Oh, wow.
All right. So that is, you get to strike back now.
Yes. He's going to do his strikes, and I guess he's going to put everything into the Contemptor boy. Yeah. I'm gonna put everything into the Mr. the Contemptor there. So that way I can possibly run away a little bit. Yeah. Yep, into the Contemptor. Hitting on 3s, because I'm on 3 wounds. 6s are delicious. Okay, so those 2 6s are lethal. Got 1 miss.
And it's strength 8 on this big one?
It is.
So you are still wounding me on 5s. I'm toughness 9 here with these baby dreads.
Okay, they're only 9?
Yeah.
That's kind of... Oh, well, yeah, they're dreads.
They're baby dreads. They're not...
Not baby knights.
Yes.
It's 5s.
All right, 3 wounds. Not bad.
Yep.
AP 2. All right, so this will be its 4-up save from its 2-up armor save.
Yes, sir.
So, folks, to reiterate, the baby dreads that aren't the sword and shield are a 2-up armor save, 5-up invuln save.
Okay.
The Telemon is a 2-up armor save, 4-up invuln, and the sword and shield are also a 2-up save, 4-up invuln. And the shield also gives them -1 to wound in melee pokes, so they're actually kind of surprisingly tanky against against things, especially when infantry are wounding them on 5s. Normally it goes to 6s. All right. Anyways, rolling saves.
4s.
Going to raves. All right. Fail 1.
Okay. Just D6.
4, 3. That means it has 7 wounds left.
Okay. All right.
7 is 7 more.
He's got 3 more attacks with his Bileblade. Hitting on 3s. Okay, just hit you once, and it is lethal. AP 2 damage.
What?
Yep.
What? AP 2 will fail.
2 damage.
2 dome. All right. It's down to 5 damage. A little D8 here. Loving it.
Okie dokie. Well, that's not good for Chungo Daddy being in there. Let's see, are you going to discard those cards or are you going to hang on?
That's always a big risk, folks. I think I am going to hang on to them just because...
he's at 3
there's that, and also there's plenty of other targets. So, folks, in general, how I do it is if it's something that they can just avoid, then you generally just want to toss them, even though you think they could, because then that's 2 rounds of you just not scoring anything.
Yep.
But in this case, he's not going to be able to just run away with all his monsters and vehicles. So we'll see how much damage he can do back to me, and I'm going to keep these, and we'll just see how it goes. I am throwing it over to your turn 2.
Alrighty. Let me add some CPs.
I go up to 1 CP.
I'll go up to 2. I am holding my home objective. This one for sure. You have 2 Deuterinos on the point. What's their OC total?
Because it looks like this Contemptor here, folks, is just off.
Yeah.
So we've got 5 from the sorted board, and then another 6, so 11.
Ooh, okay, so I need to pass these 2 battle shock tests. To steal that point away from you. How important is it? Well, let's see. Great Unclean One, I'm going to roll with his. He's a 5-up. Okay, he makes it. And he's going to regain D3 wins for 3, so he's back up to 6. It's not daunting. It's okay. The Brigand. Do I want to spend a CP? It's battle round 2 now, so I can choose to spend a CP. Or, well, before battle shocks and before all that other good fun stuff.
Oh, right.
Cards.
Yes.
Before I just start getting into movement and everything else, which we never do here at Smoky Mountain Gaming Studios. We always remember to draw our cards first thing. I must attempt to contain. Okay. I got things in Deep Strike, so definitely doable. And then I also need to sabotage.
That is the second dumbest one.
I hate sabotage.
Sabotage is the second dumbest one, folks. The first one is marked for death. That's the dumbest one. But sabotage, in my opinion, is the second dumbest one.
Yep. Okay. Do I want to spend a CP to go ahead and redraw it now, or do I want to save CP and just pick it up later? I think I'll save CP and pick it up later.
And you could still do it, technically, if you chose to, so.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to do it, though, is the thing. Containment, yeah, that's a good one. Sabotage, that sounds like a CP to me. Or a Beastie Boys song. I prefer the Beastie Boys song, honestly. Let's see, so Chungus is good. He's not battle shooked. The Knight, he needs like a 7, I want to say. This is going to be the one thing I need to check. Mr. the Brigand. He does have a leadership of 7. I suck at rolling dice, so I'm going to spend a CP.
Auto pass him.
To auto pass it, yep. Alright.
No complaints, no regrets.
Yep, exactly. That way I'll get the point there, and I'll give me 13 on primary. Which, with just after suffering the hits from last turn, I feel like I need to go ahead and try to get as many points on the board as I can before I'm just deceased. Alright. Let's do some things and or stuff. Probably should have done a thing, but that's okay. These guys are gonna move up. You can actually move 12. Scoot over.
Come on.
Alright, so you can get a couple of pinks up here on the point. Just scooch over. Alright. And he's going to be right here. Alright, so I'll put him over here. And I only have 1 pink on the point. So I need these guys to contain. So they're going to contain for this board edge here.
It's in the shooting phase, though. We don't have to go over that yet.
Either way. Mr. the Great Unclean. What are you going to do, good sir? What are you going to do, indeed? Kind of feel like I should fall back with him, but I'm going to need to move the Brigand first. Yes. So, I'm just going to move his 5 over a little bit. Mr. the Brigand, he's going to strategically move away. What do I want to shoot with him? Because I definitely want to shoot something. That's his thing. So let's just move him away a little bit. That way I'll keep everything in my Melta 12 range. Chungo Daddy is going to fall back. No, not like that. He needs to fall back further. Shoot, this guy needs to move further then. Okay. This guy's going to move a little bit. Alright, so everybody's still in range. Chungo Daddy is moving sideways. So that Miss Shalaxi Helbane can come in with the steel chair.
And she can dunk on something.
Yeah, right. Mr. the Lord of Change. Big Bird himself. So I'm gonna just flutter it over here. Yeah, he'll go over here. And you just have some nice clear shots and stuff off into him. Before I get to that stuff, let's go ahead and bring this guy on up to the party. So he's gonna see if with a pivot he can get to here, but I could just move him 13 to here. Yeah, I think I'll do this silly pivot, even though he
doesn't spend movement to pivot. Keep that in mind. Good old circular base.
All right, well, he would have to get beyond. So. Boop.
It's the more brave Sir Robin.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this guy, he's ready for it. He's ready to do some chopping. Deep strikers. Let's bring in some deep strikers. See, they're definitely more than 6 or 12 inches away. So I'll get Mr. Unpainted Beast to Nurgle, and he's gonna chill out over here, more than 1.1 away from both edges of the wall, just to hold that point for me. Well, he's going to contain this board edge, because he just has to be out of the deployment zone and wholly within 9. So he's containing that board edge. That's 2. That's all I need to contain is 2. I wanted to put the Changeling back there to cause some havoc and chaos, but I guess I'll just wait till next turn to do that. Okie dokie. I think that's going to be movement. Blew a lot of stuff off the board. Wait, no, that's not going to be movement. I got one more thing I want to bring in from Deep Strike. The Nurglings. Just because they have a nice 6-inch aura of -1.
Yep.
To hits. So, I'm just gonna. I assume they're 6 inches away from your dudes. If not, we'll
most likely.
A little bit.
Most likely.
A little close here, and okay. Yeah, they're good now. If not, that was the intention. Alright, excellent. That's movement. End of movement phase. Great Unclean One gets to choose a target, and they get -1 toughness.
Won't matter too much.
Right. Let's see, your stuff's T9.
Yep, and then the Telemon is toughness 10.
10. Okay.
Not a lot of breakpoints, really. That matter.
Yeah,
That's
really.
the thing.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, I'll just -1 toughness.
I guess it just depends on what you... What strength is Shalaxi? She 14, I think?
14. Well, 6 and 14.
Oh, right, because her claws are 6, yeah. So 14 won't matter. Going to 8 won't matter on any of those.
Yeah.
You
know what?
And 6 won't matter because it's still 5.
He's the Warlord.
Yeah.
And he tried to punch him.
Yes.
That's what you get. -1 toughness for my guts spilling out onto your hands. Alright. Now to do some shooting. Luckily this guy was not in combat, so he's going to start blasting after the Lord of Change, because the Lord of Change only has 1 clear target. So, we're going to start with the Bolt of Change. Usually I do sustain D3, but he does have cover, and he's a custodian. Doing it hazardous, so it's gonna be strength 12, -2 AP.
Ignore cover is what you're going to go
cover.
for? All right.
D3.
Let's do this.
Yep. Hitting on 2s. All right. Classic Tzeentch. And strength 12, so wounding on 3s.
Yikes.
Classic Tzeentch. That's going to be 7.
Alrighty. 7 and 7. All right, this will be a 4-up save on this guy.
Yes, sir.
Wow, very good roll. 2 get through.
Nice. Just D3 each.
4. It's got 3 wounds left. Or no, it's got 1 wound left.
Now for
Luckily for the D8 here, the 1 was right there.
Yep. Now for the Bolt of Change. This one you will get cover on. So hitting on 2s. Classic Tzeentch, missing twice again. Strength 11, so wounding on 3. Okay, so you got 3, AP 1, down to none.
Alrighty.
Because of cover.
Alright, 2-up save. Come on. It's okay, I'm allergic to rolling 1s, folks. Let's do this. Right. Let's do it. Okay, well, nice. Use those up. When I didn't need to.
Okay, this brigand now.
Yep.
He's going to put his Melta shot into the Contemptor here.
Yep.
And then he's going to put his Havoc into
the ladies.
Girls.
Yep. Yeah, don't forget, folks, I have 4 Sisters of Silence. You can't really see them because of the ruins, but they're sitting on the objective back there.
They're being quiet. No one can hear them.
Yes.
So that's their thing. And the Avenger Chain Cannon into the 1 singular wound guy. Avenger Chain Cannon first.
We should determine who the closest model is before we roll.
Yep, that's a good point.
Because the extra AP, of course, does matter.
Mm-hmm. It does. It's more than likely going to be this
that guy, yeah.
If he's 10, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it's going to be him.
All right.
It's going to be him.
So it just means the Melta is going to be AP a bajillion.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. This one you will not get cover on because I can see you all over. At 5 wounds, it is...
Yes, folks, models don't grant cover.
Right.
So it's the cover rule actually comes from terrain.
Yep.
So...
And he can see, 1 point of him can see all of your base.
Well, that wouldn't matter because even if you couldn't see all of its base, you see what I'm saying?
Oh, right, because of my models.
Because your models don't... It's exactly. Ruin. The rules of ruins are what give that rule.
Hitting on 2s because he's not quite degraded yet. And strength 6, so wounding on 5s. Uh-oh. 2.
All right.
AP 1.
AP 1. Let's get her done here. 3-up saves. Save.
All right. Havoc into the ladies. 2. On purpose. Okay, good talk. And then the 2 shots into the 1 contender on 2s. Classic. And strength 12, so on a 3.
Oh my goodness.
Brigand.
This is not, folks, this is not how, statistically speaking, this game is supposed to go.
If you like go through and watch videos, you can tell my dice. This is classic. This is normal. This is fine. This guy, he's going to shoot his Havoc into those ladies.
Yep.
He knows how to shoot. The carnivore. On 4s. Okay.
And then 3 wound. Okay. This is rare, folks. Usually the indirect kills the sisters very quickly.
Yep. That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, they're containing over there.
This guy's going to contain over here. Yep.
Yep.
All makes sense.
All right, now just got. Oh yeah, Hazard, Big Bird.
All good.
And Miss Shalaxi the Helbane. She's going to use her Living Whip. Or the Lash of Slaanesh. She's going to put the Lash into the sword and board guy. And she's going to use her Pavane of Slaanesh into the wounded feller there.
From 5th edition, those were all very, very annoying abilities, folks. Not Shalaxi didn't exist in 5th, but those abilities. Those were spells.
Yeah, I am not going to go hazardous with it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go hazardous with the Pavane. Because I'm.
She has the save against hazardous damage, so.
Yeah, 5 up. So, be okay. So, Pavane into the wounded fella, and then the Lash into sword and board. Pavane first. Oh, D6 number of attacks. It's strength 9. 5 attacks. And since I'm going hazardous with it, it's sustained 3. Of course. That's okay. That's okay, everybody. It's strength 9, so it is wounding on 4s. 6s are devastating. Does it explode?
What's the damage?
D3 each.
So that's certainly not going to... Oh, is this... You said sword and board, I thought. That's why. Okay. So it doesn't explode because it comes back to... It has the chance to come back to life.
Oh.
It only explodes on the second time that it dies.
Okay.
Where's a marker? We'll just use the die here because... Oh, here we go. Perfect. One of these.
So you can just re-roll his wounds right now. He's...
well, it might not come back to life. Might not come back to life.
Oh, right. You can roll it now.
It's at the end of the phase is when you do it.
This is about to be the end of the phase, is what I'm saying.
Oh, right.
This is the last shooting.
All right, well, shoot away.
Okay.
Shoot away.
And the Lash into the sword and board. 6 attacks. Yeah, 6 attacks. On 2. And he's just -1 to wound in melee, or just...
Just in melee.
Okay, cool. Alright, and strength 6 on 5. Nothing. Cool. Does he return?
Alrighty. Since this is a wound dice I'm going to use, if you don't mind, I'll roll this one here, folks. Hopefully they can see it.
Right, I'll tell you if they can or can't.
Alright. It does not come back. There we go.
They shouldn't have done it. She should have just left it there. Oh, no! Alright.
Alright. On to charges.
Yes, sir. Miss the Helbane. She's gonna have to go into both. Well, doesn't have to go into both, but she wants to go into both. Sword and board and Telemon.
She's certainly gonna make it.
If she failed, she'd re-roll it. She really hates monsters, vehicles, and characters. He fell back. This guy. He's going to go into both as well. 4.
I think that still makes it into both of them.
Yeah, it should.
Believe it. Oh yeah, easy. Easy. That. Roar! 4 inches is...
4 inches is adequate, everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's longer than it's longer than it looks.
Right. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Alright, that's going to be all the charges. You only have 1 CP, so there's not going to be any interrupts. Thank goodness.
I'm not too devastating on the interrupts with these guys, so...
I already got Shalaxi pulled up, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start with her.
Yep. Is she going to split attacks, or just focus on one dude?
I think she's just going to focus on the Telemon.
Yep.
That'd be the smart thing to do. And I'd like to think she's a smart lady. So yeah, she's going to put everything into the Telemon. Because I know the sword and board guy is going to have a harder time hurting her anyways.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
hold on, do I want... She rerolls hits and wounds against characters, monsters, and vehicles.
And damage.
And damage. So is the -1 to wound worth it? Against her big boy spear attacks.
Right.
You'd be wounding on 4s. We'll go for it here. I will spend a CP, folks, for It's -1 to wound if the strength of the attack is higher than your vehicle's toughness.
Okay, cool.
That could help me, folks. That could be the difference between life and death here. We'll see.
All right, so I just have 1 CP. Do I want to give her an additional AP?
That
Make it AP.
that wouldn't matter.
That's not gonna matter. Yep.
It has a 4-up invuln save, so.
Yep, it's not gonna matter. Okay, so let's do this.
And she's already AP3, right?
On the Soulpiercer, yeah. Snap and Claw's AP2.
Okay. Oh, and she doesn't have the aura for extra AP like the other greater demons do?
No.
Okay.
She does not. She has Oak Constriction and the Monarch of the Hunt. So, hitting on 2s, re-rolling, because your character.
Oh dear.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Wounding on 4s here. Let's see what happens.
4s, re-rolling.
Well, so much for the Jimmy would have found anyways. Yikes to that. All right, 5.
5. 8.
I'm not worried about it, folks.
Yep, it'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
3 get through. Let's see how we do here.
Okay.
I do have a feel no pain and a -1 damage. So
re-rolling. I'm gonna just go ahead and re-roll all these.
Okay, interesting.
Better. All right, so that's 16 total damage.
Alrighty, -3 to 13 because of the -1 damage built in.
Nice.
So 13, 5 up, feel no pains.
Yes, sir.
I should theoretically be able to live through this, folks.
Gonna be down to the snapping claws.
Oh, right. And she has the snapping claws. The claw. I do very well there.
Okay.
I save 6 of these, so that is
nice.
4. He takes 7 damage, so that would be 5 health left.
Good. She's gonna have her work cut out for her. Snapping claws, only 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Okay.
And then wounding on 5s.
Yep. 6s are delicious. Re-rolling. Okay, so
All right,
1
one save.
AP, 2, and then 3 damage.
Oh, failed.
Oh,
So that's a
no.
total of 6 damage.
Yep.
No, but down to 4 because of the -1 damage there,
Yes, sir.
which still applies to devastating wounds, folks. So 4 damage and then the feel no pain. Let's see how we do. So it takes 2 more damage. He's got 3 left.
Nice. Okay.
Alrighty, and then this guy over here.
Yep.
Is he going to use the claw?
He is going to use the claw.
Yes.
He only has the chain sword so he can sweep little things sometimes. Oh, thanks for joining us, Tanner. And does he explode though? Oh, you're right. The little guy, does he explode?
First time he dies, he never explodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Well, that's unfortunate.
And the deadly demise on the little guys, folks, is not amazing. It's just deadly demise 1 on all the little guys.
It's still fun.
So
we like explosions here. All right, so the Slaughter Claw, I'm gonna put it into the melted guy.
Alrighty.
Because the melt is what messes me up. Hitting on 2s. Cool. And then strength 12, so on 3s. Classic.
okay.
1 AP3.
Alrighty, this will be its 5 up save, folks.
Yep.
Which I fail.
Just D6 plus 2 for 3.
Or 7 wounds left.
All right, awesome.
Alrighty,
I'll call
folks.
that a whiff of a combat.
That wasn't amazing. Let's see what happens on the strike backs here.
Yep, that's okay, because you
we'll go
had
with this first.
You had a really, really
combat there too.
really bad
So
combat
we'll see.
phase.
So this guy is going to swing back. He's going to definitely choose sustained hits. He has been hurt now, folks. So he re-rolls 1s to hit now.
Hell yeah.
They all hit though.
Nice.
They wound on 3s. It's strength 12.
Cool.
Ooh, yikes! For only 1 wound at AP2. Get out of there, dice. For 3 whole damage.
Nice.
Alrighty. Next
Down to
up
9.
is this guy here.
Cool.
He is going to choose. He'll he'll choose lethal hit since he doesn't have any
that's smart. Yeah.
any help here. When he can reroll once to hit, even wounding on 5, sometimes it can be better to go sustained hits just to make sure you get a bunch of hits in there.
More in there, yeah.
And or the dice usually come out to be about the same. It's just whatever you like more.
Right.
So he'll choose lethal hits here for his martial kata, and he will swing away, folks.
Hell yeah.
For no lethals, but no misses either, though, folks. So that's actually still not a bad roll.
Yep.
Because the problem with lethals is your misses go disappear into the ether. So that there. Well,
there we go. That went very well.
Yikes! That is 5 wounds and AP 2.
Okay. 5 ups. All right.
For death, that is a total of 9.
No, that's all right. Does he explode? He does.
He does. Oh, no. All right, roll it up.
Wounded Contemptor. We'll take 1. And Shieldy Boy, take the big 3. Aha! You were too close, good sir. Well, I was hoping he would have at least tied them up for a bit.
Alrighty.
He didn't even kill one.
Let's go with the Galatus first.
Okay.
Over there.
Yep. The Palamon will have 1 less attack because of the Cloak of Constriction.
Is it only 1 unit or just all?
Just 1 unit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That is good. So we'll go with the Galatus first. 8 attacks. He'll go for lethal hits here too. Why not? Since they're not getting any help. Again, no misses, so I'm actually not that's not as bad a roll as you would think it is, folks.
And 5s.
For 3 wounds, that is much more statistical of what should happen. 3 wounds on her invuln save. For a total of 6 damage.
All right, nice. And 5 ups. All right, she takes 3. Down to 17.
Alrighty. And then 6 attacks now coming from the Telemon.
Yes, sir.
Normally 7. It will definitely choose sustained hits. It is below half now, so it will reroll once to hit and wound.
Yes.
But it is also -1 to hit here, folks, because it degrades. It does degrade still. So the 2s does miss, but the 6 will put it back in.
Hell yeah.
And then it's going to wound on 3s with strength 12.
Yes, sir.
Rerolls 1s to wound.
Thank goodness. Wow.
There we go. 5 wounds on the invuln save of
All right.
Miss Shalaxi here. Oh my goodness. Oh my days. 3 damage.
3 damage. And 5s. All right, she takes 2.
All right.
He's down to 15. Oof.
All right, folks. Interesting game.
Yeah, right. All right.
I am way down in points, I think. I can't see how many points we're each at.
I'm at 30 right now.
Dear God.
You're 10.
Oh, and well, I am, sadly, that does trigger Bring It Down for me, actually. That was a bad.
Oh, right, because you killed him.
Yep. So I do get 2 points from Bring It Down. Yep. Sadly, I'm not going to get a million. Have the chance to get a million points.
Yeah, for real. Oh, you're absolutely right.
So that was
double check. Is it on the end of your turn, or is it just whenever? It is whenever. That's right. No, I think you're right on that.
Yeah, it just says each time an enemy vehicle or monster is destroyed, and I think it just scores at the end of a turn.
Right.
So.
Let's see.
So the good news, folks, is I did get some points there, I suppose. But
right.
Alrighty.
Let's see. I did score containment for 6, and I'm discarding sabotage for a CP, so that'll put me at 3 CP at the beginning of your turn, and you'll be going up to
1 CP.
Okay.
At the beginning of my turn. I still have assassination, folks.
All right.
Keep that in mind, and I am going to draw another card here. It is, God, the single stupidest card. Marked for death. So, pick away.
Goodness, it's probably going to have to be those pink whores, because that's going to be a pain in the ass. The Plague Bears.
Yeah.
Right over here.
Keep in mind, I don't have anything in reserve, so.
And then, shoot. I kind of wish I brought something else onto the board. Let's see. I guess I want to say Big Bird, because there's not a lot that can go into
I can threaten it. Yep.
So, yep, the pink,
All right.
Big Bird, and the Plague Bears.
So we've got
So the
Assassination
3 units everybody sees right there.
and Marked for Death.
So I'm bringing the
Also,
pipes.
folks, what makes it Marked for Death even stupider is to kill the pinks, I'd also have to kill the character that's leading them. That was in the recent FAQ
Okay.
for Grotmus.
Gotcha.
No, it was before Grotmus.
Before Grotmus.
It was the one
Okay.
before Grotmus. It's the dumbest one, guys.
Yep.
It's
It's not cool. It's not cool.
all right. Well, regardless, here we are, folks.
let's see.
So I do owe you some battle shocks here.
Yes.
Actually, just one, but
be at -1 for it.
alrighty. So that I'll need a 7 to pass in that case.
Well, if you pass, I think you will control the point. Oh well, no, he lost its +2 OC.
Yes.
So okay,
Yes.
yeah.
So he's OC4 and the other guy's OC5, so it would be 9.
I have 10 on there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does matter whether he passes or fails here, though. So
Right.
ooh, with my 1 CP, do I want to auto pass him? Because if he fails, he's going to take mortals. And also take more mortals because your stratagem to... No, that's in Chaos Knights. Forgive
Right.
me. I'm getting to
that'd be cool.
PTSD from
Right.
that one. And but it's only D3. Which he should live from, and chances, unless he falls back. So I'm gonna need my CP for other things. We'll see what happens to.
All right, risking it for the biscuit.
Yeah, because chances are, folks, he's not gonna be able to do much.
All right, he's gonna roll high. You're gonna roll high.
She's gonna get the strike before he does. So in melee, we'll see what happens with shooting, but
Right.
he's very fine though.
Okay, he's good.
On the battle shock test there. So that's good. That's good. All right, on to movement here. Do I want to walk through walls with anything? The answer is I don't think I really need to this turn. That's good.
Right.
So let's just get on to regular movement here. This guy goes there, and that is a 6-inch charge to that guy. Okay, might as well. We're going to do that then.
Yep. He's only OC1, by the way. So extremely easy to take a point from that guy.
I think we are going to advance with this guy here,
All right.
just to have him try to get on the point.
Mm-hmm.
And if he really... No, we'll need it for something else. Well, so that does turn into a 2, folks, so it's not as bad as it sounds. So he's moving 10
right.
inches.
Yeah, he's still.
So he is going to get on the point, which is nice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have this Contemptor get out of the way for the Achilles to get in there. Start doing the Emperor's work here.
Oh, the Corpse God.
So it can't end its movement. So it is just gonna jimmy on over here, just to get out of the way.
Right.
Because this guy could move here to get into a charge on that. Well, we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Right.
So move right there. I don't think an advance and charge is really needed here. So
Right.
I wonder if you don't mind. Just want to see if. So a dual charge is theoretically possible there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Good to have at least one dead guy there to check the
Oh, right.
check the range. So I think. Oh, I need to do. So this guy can see Shalaxi. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And this tank, can it see Shalaxi? I don't think it can because she's on a much smaller base than the big Chungus was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so it is going to have to move. It's going to have to pivot again,
Right.
folks. So it's going to be moving 4 up this way, pivot like that, and then another 4 this way, and that should definitely get it within line of sight.
Yeah,
Good old,
for sure.
good old Shalaxi there. All right, and the Great Unclean One too, supposedly. So.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Other
just
movement?
vaporizes, because that is possible.
We could start getting up into these pinkies.
Oh, yes.
We are going to start making them just completely multiply here. And at the very least, I am on that objective now. Oh, by the way, did you give me my primary? I am going to get 3 at least.
Yes, I did get you your primary.
That's not looking good for me score-wise, folks. So if I can do enough damage, though, I can probably come back, maybe?
Yeah.
We'll see. The losing the Bring It Down, so ironically, that guy died is a big deal, because I could theoretically have gotten a ton of Bring It Down points this turn. So we'll just have to see how that turns out. Let's see. I think that's really it for all the movement. So we're on to shooting again.
All right, let's go.
This guy is going to shoot into Shalaxi, because that's the only thing it can see. It'll be hitting you on 3s. You are in melee. Yeah, I don't really want to... There's no point in falling back with any of them.
Okay.
Ooh, is it worth it to fall back with the Telemon, though? You don't mind before I roll any shooting dice?
You're good.
I think it... Yeah, because she's going to go before either of them, and even the -1 to wound is just going to completely... completely paste that guy, because she's just going to wound on 3s.
Right, yeah.
Reroll. So I think it is worth it, just because she... How many wounds left does she have?
15.
15. Yeah.
Fall back with both, or just...
I think it's worth it to fall back with both here.
Okay, for sure.
So, no point suiciding them. And because even if they shoot, they could charge, but then we still have a whole bunch of stuff to charge that guy anyways. So, we are gonna play it safe, folks, and fall back.
Yep, makes sense.
Probably wouldn't have if it got battle shocked.
Right. Yeah, fair.
And this guy's going to fall back as well.
There's nothing worse than losing a unit because you rolled a 1.
Yeah. Or a 2. Yeah. Is it even worse if the demons make falling back worse, or Desperate Escape test? No. That's
No,
like
I don't have it.
Korn does that now, I think.
There's some things that do that, yeah.
All right. So now we're on the shooting, and this guy is going to shoot into Shalaxi. We'll hit on 2s here.
Hell yeah.
Let's get you done.
Nope. Demonic Vulnerability.
Ooh.
Going down to 2C.
Well, I still missed one here. Wounding her on 3s.
Okay. Nice.
But it is twin links. We like and or love that. 2 wounds.
4 through rolling 1s. Demonic Vulnerability.
Oh dear.
Okay. Well, it's already paid off.
All right, one gets through. D6 plus 2 damage.
Yes, sir.
For 6 damage.
Okay. I was expecting the 8, but... All right, she'll take 4.
Alrighty.
Down to 11.
Next up is this guy's going to go and shooting into Shalaxi here.
Cool. Don't they have other guns too?
It's worthless PP guns, I suppose. But yeah, so the one has a strength 6 gun that is sustained hits, so might as well shoot into her. Well, they hit.
Nice.
They wound on 5s.
Yes, sir.
1 wound, AP 1, damage 1.
4 up.
Okay. Oh, but you have to reroll that though. There we go. Take 1 damage. I guess everything matters.
Yep. Taking 1. Down to 10. And then, especially against demons, just because the more dice you make me roll, the less I'm going to make saves.
This guy's going to do the same thing, I suppose. Shoot everything into Shalaxi. And it's the big gun.
Yes, sir.
They all hit.
Nice.
And then wounding on 3s. Yikes to that, folks. For 3 more wounds on Shalaxi.
4s, 1s. Roll that 1. Okay.
Alrighty. Let's do this. 4-8 damage.
Oh, there it is. 5s. Ooh,
6.
take another
I'll
6.
take it.
She's down to 4.
And then the 3 attacks from the little gun gets 2 more hits in there from the sustained hits 1 it has.
Hell yeah.
And then wounds on 5s at strength 6. For 1 whole wound. Yes.
4.
All right. Good to go there. Let's have this guy shoot its multi-melt into Shalaxi here.
All right.
Oh, well, 1 hit, 1 miss. Wounding on 5s.
Right.
No wound.
Ugh.
Alrighty. This guy's going to shoot the multi-melta into the brigand there.
Cool.
2 hits and wounding on 5s.
Yes, sir.
For 2 wounds. You are getting cover, but won't matter at AP4. So
fire pinball.
Yep.
Make
Okay, 1 gets through. Definitely not in melter range this time, so just D6.
Let's go get him. No.
For 4.
Oh, he's down to 1. He had 5.
And this guy advanced. Torrent weapons are not assault weapons anymore, folks. They were for like 20 years.
Oh, right.
And then 10th changed that.
I remember back in the day when flamers used to have pistols. That was so cool. It's like, oh yeah, cool. Go ahead. Get in combat with me. Guess what I'm gonna do? Cook you.
And let's see what this Achilles Dreadnought can see here. It can see that guy.
Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, for sure.
So it could shoot at him. Oh, you'll get cover, sadly, said. As that says. And she only has, what, 4 wounds left?
4.
Might be better to just... I think it's better to shoot everything into Shalaxi here and forget about that one. So we'll do the 2 wrist weapons first.
Right on.
Both hit.
Nice.
They're going to wound her on 5s, and they are twin linked.
Cool.
Oh, well, who needs it?
Oh,
2
nice.
2 saves.
4s. Rerolling 1s.
Oh, 6 damage.
Uh-oh. Dr. Mustache, help. 5s. She was on 1.
And then the spear attack.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Mustache.
The spear attack missed it.
No! The spear!
Alrighty. Most shooting is DUN. Because those 2 fell back, so they can't shoot.
Right.
So, we will have this Galatus over here, and it will throw its flamer. We are about to start popping some pinks here. So, flamer into the pinks. Got to start attacking them sometime, I suppose.
Right.
1 hit. Yeah. Yeah, baby.
T3.
It's coming. Well, it does wounds. Take that.
4 up.
Yeah.
Is he done shooting?
He is done shooting.
Alright. On a 4 up comes 2 blues. Nope. So 1 dead.
Alrighty.
It's gonna be this guy, right?
And this guy's going to shoot everything into... he could shoot at the big boy, but let's shoot into the pinks here.
Okay.
Start healing them.
Yeah.
So the spear
Yes, sir.
misses. And then the 2 wrist guns hit. And then what's the toughness on them? 3. Oh, so wounds on 2s. It is twin linked.
Cool.
For 2 wounds on their invuln save.
4 ups.
Okay, kill 2 more.
So you done shooting?
He is done shooting.
2 blues. Let's see, we're gonna kill this feller and this feller. So that this guy can come up and this guy can come up. Yep, they have to resurrect within an inch of an alive model. So you have to pull the models first to die.
Interesting.
And then put them down.
Love it. Love it. We're going to start culling through them soon enough, I suppose. Alrighty. We are... That's really it for shooting, I suppose. So, on to charges.
Yes.
Most important charge here. Let's get the Achilles is going to charge both of them right there. mostly because that's the quickest
Right.
way to do it. With a 9, folks, remember they get +1 to charges. That will most certainly do it. Get in there. How many wounds on Shalaxi here?
Excuse me. What?
1. I think it's worth a tank shock on Shalaxi
That's fair.
to try to just kill her.
Yep.
And see what happens.
For sure.
So toughness 9, 9 dice.
All right. Let's go. 5 ups. This is where you get 6. 5 ups. Or 7.
I got 3. Exactly what I should get.
Okay. All right. 5 ups.
Oh, she just barely died.
It's okay. Tells on a 6. She explodes.
Oh my goodness.
You ready for this?
Yes.
D6. I'm going to start with sword and board right over there. Dr. Mustache, excuse you, buddy.
So who are we starting with?
Sword and board over here.
Alrighty.
Okay. For the big 3. 3.
So that'll be 7 left on that guy.
Yes, sir. Telemon. Telemon.
That's the one that.
Telemon. 5.
All right. Got to feel no pain though.
Yep. Good job, Shalaxi.
Oh no, it just barely died there.
Nope.
Does it explode?
Yes, come on, please. 6.
It does not. I saw a 6 flash in there, but
Yeah. I seen it wink at me. All right, the guy that just tank shocked her. 2.
all right. So that's just 8 wounds left there.
Chungo Daddy. Big 6. Uh-oh, this could kill him. Almost. He's down to 1 now.
Oh, the 4 up, right? I was like, oh, yeah, no.
Nurgling's there. 6. So that's gonna be a base and a half, maybe. 6s because they're within range of him. So this one will die, and this one will be at 3. He's more than 6 away. And maybe.
Certainly worth measuring.
Yeah. Yes.
I think I'm within 6 there. Yeah,
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
3. Okay. So 3 into him.
Oh, right.
Yep.
I'm just staring into space here.
No, you're good. You're
7. 7 is heaven.
All right. I think she did more in depth than when
Than she did in life. Yes. Yes, she did. Still worth it, folks, to not have to swing attacks at her.
Yeah. Fair.
So, and I even did some damage to this guy that's actually really hard to kill. So that's
now he's gonna be a lot easier to kill.
so.
Your assassination.
Yes, that'll trigger at the end of the turn. But
Dr. Mustache, you're knocking my pinks over, dude.
okay, cannot charge. This guy is going to attempt to charge the beast,
Yes.
the beast of burden.
No, that's right. We're still in the charge phase.
With that, and I can't re-roll. That will certainly not make it. That's annoying, but that's okay. Free movement is free movement.
Doctor. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to place you somewhere.
Let me winks.
Go ahead and continue on. Turn.
Alrighty.
Return.
So this is interesting. The Galatus is that is towards the ruin here is going to try to charge the pink horrors. Let's see how this goes. It gets a 9, folks. So it will most certainly make it. And it's just gonna get in there. That'll have to go into base.
Nice.
And then the Achilles here is also going to charge the pinks.
Yes.
You're going to be making them explode. With a 7, it will most certainly also make it in.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Okay, excellent.
So yeah, Cole. Shalaxi did end up killing the Telemon.
Alrighty. So the last one is this one. Question is, do I want to risk it for this guy has only 1 wound left?
Right.
Oh my goodness. I think I am going to risk it for the biscuit. This one is going to attempt to charge this guy here.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
Because it can walk over this, I think? Okay, so it'll have to get a charge roll here, but it will try. It will try, as Anakin will say.
Yep.
With an 8, probably makes it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yes. Uh-oh. See, this is where the score flips around.
All right, folks. That is it for charges, I suppose. You can interrupt.
It is possible.
So now you don't. So I will go with the Achilles first then.
Yep, that's the only thing worth.
Does it do mortals to you?
No.
That's a data sheet ability. So you can stack that with tank shock for a ton of mortals on the charge, theoretically at least. So 2 up, it will do mortals to you.
Yes.
It does 3 mortals to you.
Excellent. Boys, shall we fight? No, we shall not. Does he explode? Aww. I was really hoping for another D6 explosion everywhere. Like, chaos, yes! But alas, he's just dead.
And folks, that is when that happens when it's selected to fight. So I believe it doesn't get to like, it can consolidate here, but it doesn't get to like pile in, fight and do all that stuff. So
you have to move closer to the objective marker.
Yeah, so it just kind of sits there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's. Oh, sorry. Do you wish to interrupt?
Oh, no. Most definitely not.
So then I'll go with this guy first.
Okay, cool. I was going to say, you will be at -1 to hit because of the Nurglings. They have a 6-inch aura.
Oh, it's 6 inch? I thought it was 3 inches on those guys. 6?
Yep, what? They are mischief makers.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to choose sustained hits regardless.
Fair.
And we are going to swing.
Hell yeah.
Does reroll ones to hit.
Nice.
Alright, well, they all hit. I'll take it. And they'll wound on 3s, strength 12.
Nice.
4 or 5 wounds at AP2 on that brigand.
5 ups. All 5s. Nope.
It dies. Does it explode?
Does it? On a 6? Oh. On a 6 it would have. That's okay. I can't complain. I had like a couple explosions, so pretty happy about that.
And also, folks, for the sake of filling people in, on the vehicle that died over here on my turn, I can't, when you're in melee, you must make melee attacks. That is something people don't. People don't know. So if you're thinking, oh, Ross, you should have just not attacked it at all, right? And then saved it.
You must.
I don't have a choice. I'm in melee, I must attack.
Yep.
That also comes up with dudes that fight infinitely, so like Murder Fang. It rolls into dudes. You can't just choose not to attack it. You've got to, your guardsman into Murder Fang still must attack it, and then it gets to attack after you've
that used to be a tactic in 8th was, well, my guardsmen technically don't have any close combat weapons or anything like that, so they're just going to wrap you here. You can't move. Nothing's going to happen because, like, you wrap somebody's tank, they couldn't shoot. If you fall back, you couldn't shoot and stuff. It was like back in the day, 8th edition. You couldn't just run over people like you should be able to anyways. But alas.
Alright. Into the pinks here.
They are -1 to hit.
They are.
Master of the Flux.
That is good. So let's go with the Achilles first. Why not?
Okay.
Does it do mortals to you?
Alright.
It does D3 mortals to you.
Alright, cool.
For 2 mortals.
Alright, so that'll be 2 blues dead. Since it's not an attack, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's just a data sheet thingy.
Yep.
It will choose sustained hits.
Cool.
It has not been hurt at all, so it's just gonna attack, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hitting on 3s.
But 1 goes back in from the 6 there.
Nice.
And this will wound onto the strength 12 lance.
Right.
So
it's really the +1 to wound that's helping him out here.
Yeah. Four wounds on the horrors.
4 ups. All right, so 3 dead.
3 dead.
Okay. Is he done making his attack?
That is DUN with the attacks.
All right. Do they split? Yes.
Oh, dear Lord, folks. Uh-oh.
It has begun.
That's not how that's supposed to go, but that is what that is over there.
That's how they work. That's how they dice. Let's pull this guy. Whoops. Nope. Watch out, bird. This guy.
Stupid bird.
And this guy. So I can start putting, oops, in there.
That's 6 blues. Yikes.
In there. Yep.
Well.
You'll still probably have the point.
What OC are the blues? Are they only one?
They're only one each.
So it's the pinkies.
Yep, the pinks you have to watch out for. Do I want to put them there? Maybe, maybe not. I'll put this guy over here. Be fine. Okie dokie.
Alrighty. And last but not least, the Achilles Dreadnought will go. 8 attacks. It will most certainly choose sustained hits.
Right.
Hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, that pays off. And it is going to wound you on 2s. It's strength 8 here. This is where it chimed, folks, into just culling infantry. For another 4, 6, 7 wounds on the horrors.
4 ups. All right, so it's going to be 3 blues dead.
Yeah.
Because I choose. I feel like that's so dirty. Like, I get to choose. It doesn't assign, like, you must kill pinks first, and then blah, blah, blah.
Where you do have to is when they have different saves. You would have to, like, assign them.
Yep, but they do not. So,
do the Brimstones have less? No, they still have a 4 up? Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yep, only the attacks change. So, excuse me, 3 blues dead. Do they become Brims? Yes.
Oh my dear God.
And they are also 1 OC each. So the 3 blues that died are bloop, bloop, and bloop. So this guy's gonna sneak in right in between yins, because he's on a little 25 mil. And this guy's gonna go right there. And this guy's gonna go right there. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 OC on the point. But you
I'm
still
currently 10.
Yeah.
You do get to swing at me here and actually possibly do some damage and reduce that, though.
Not wrong, so I guess I should come back over here and push them in. Alright, so this guy, he's going to, let's see. He was probably base to base already.
Unless you removed a blue or a pink that was...
Right, no. I don't think I can quite get them on enough to... No, not quite. So actually I'll move this guy over this way instead, so he can fight that way. Alright, cool. So, I'm only going to fight with the one guy, because it doesn't matter. They're not going to do anything. The one guy, he is kind of like an Eldar in disguise. He can flip one of his either attacks, wounds, or saves once per turn. So, into a 6. So,
all right, who is he swinging into?
Gosh. I guess spear guy.
Okay.
Yep. On 3s? Yep. Maybe 4s. He hit either way. It's only strength 4, so wounded on 6s. Oh, wow, look at that.
1 wound.
It's a 6.
Yeah. What's the AP on this thing?
Just 1.
Just 1? All right, 3 up save.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Achilles. Oh, I failed that.
Gosh, now I have to look it up. I think it's just 1 damage. I'm pretty sure it's just 1 damage.
All right. Going to 9 wounds. So that does drop me to 8 OC on that point.
Okay. Well, then.
I guess we're still
I think we're tied.
tied on that then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I think that's it for my fighting. I don't think you have anything left to fight. So I do score assassination.
Yes.
4 or 5. That's great. I'll take it. And I am going to ditch Marked for Death.
Makes sense. I'll put you at 2 at the beginning of my turn. I'll be going up to 3. I'm still currently holding my home objective, and that is all. Yep. Boop. So only 3 on the primaries for this turn. Okay. Let's see. Let's turn it around with part of the cards. What do they have in store for me this turn? Spin Stronghold.
All right, not bad. I have a very low chance of being able to get to your Stronghold anytime soon.
And secure No Man's Land. Okay. Plausible. Not the easiest thing to do. Is plausible.
So 2 or more objectives. Okay,
Yep.
Interesting.
At the very least, I can get Baby for 2.
So the best way to do it, to get both, is to hurt the second Galatus somehow to lower my OC on there.
Yep.
And then take this one in the center, or one of these over here, depending on.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you would do that, but
Could
to get
possibly
to.
even fall back, desperate escape them through your boys.
Oh, to get more on there? That's certainly possible.
Then I gotta worry about getting this one. Not be the easiest to do. This big bird only moves 12. I don't think he can make it.
Well, I think
Can't
be able
advance
to.
and shoot. I can advance and charge, but that's not gonna help me any.
so. 12
Okay,
would make
12
it there.
will make it there. Okay.
So at least there's that.
5. Okay. So there's plays here. There's things I can do.
Now, with its shooting and melee, removing both of those is
Well,
not
melee
guaranteed.
is
It's not
melee
guaranteed, but it certainly could do it.
Yeah. Well, I gotta make some plays. I gotta try to get some more points before everything just disappears. So let's go ahead and start with the Desperate Escape on my poor Holas there. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Deuterinos. Ones really blow. Okay. No
The
one.
2's also Desperate Escape?
I don't know.
I think it is a 1 and a 2.
I think it's a 2 if you're battle shocked. But
No,
let's
it's
look it up. Then we can just look it up real quick. Reference.
because the battle shock is -1, and I think it is just regularly 1 and 2. But it could also be different because that's when you fall back.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
It could be different. It could be something specific when you fall back.
See, fallback moves. Desperate Escape. Unlike when making other types of moves, models can move over enemy models when making a fallback move as long as those enemy models are not. As if those enemy models were not there.
Yep.
But let's take a Desperate Escape. Yep. Blah blah blah. It is a 1 or 2. Okay. Cool.
Okay, and then it is -1 if they're battle shocked, I believe. Oh, no. Well, here's where I'm getting confused. If they're battle shocked,
They
if you
must
just fall
take a
back,
Desperate
they
Escape.
must Desperate Escape. Yep. That's where I'm getting
so-
confused.
That's okay. 2 dead. 2 brims. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And then where that matters is, God, that World Eater's stratagem in their new Grotmist attachment is so brutal.
Oh.
The 4-up stuff just dies if you fall back from them.
Oh.
Yeah,
Cool.
you have to take a Desperate Escape test at -1 if you fall back. It's a stratagem they have.
Nice.
And it just... I watched 5 Wraithguard just disappear into the ether
Oh goodness.
with that, yeah. Wasn't my Wraithguard, thankfully.
Right. This guy could still move his 12, but he's gonna.
But I think with the new codex, you can't take units of 10 Wraithguard, so
Oh,
they're only
that's
in
cool.
units of 5.
See, this back guy here can get to over. Okay. So putting these guys up here just because it's annoying to put them inside. These two chuckleheads will be over here on this side.
All right. Can the Galatas still see them?
Spear guy?
No, the Galatas is sword and board guy.
Technically, yes.
Yes. Is it worth it to overwatch them? Kill a few more. How many blues are left in that stupid thing? Not blues, pinks. How many pinks are left?
3 blues. There's 4 pinks, 3 blues, and 1 brim.
Yikes. Do I need my CP for other things? You know, I am going to overwatch them. We're just going to keep...
Okay.
With the Galatas Dreadnought here, the Torrent weapon.
Awesome.
It only gets 2 hits, though. Yikes, but it is what that is.
Right. So your big bird will just barely toe in right there.
It's Twin Link, though, folks. I rolled 2 once to wound it. No, well, still only 1 wound on them.
Oh. We're up.
Oh, well, I do kill a blue, or whatever it is you choose to blue, or kill. I keep saying blue, but pink is the big one.
Yeah. I'll just pop brim. It's okay. Because that's the last step.
Yep.
Is the brims.
I'll take it, though.
Right.
I'll take it, folks. There's one less dude over there bothering me.
I have the 3 CPs.
I have 1.
He's moved. This guy. Have to bring stuff in this turn. Have to, unfortunately. Let's see if I can bring the Changeling in, line away from the tank, so I can at least be like, no, you can't shoot. Okay. So Changeling's going there. At the beginning of your shooting phase, they can choose a target within 12 inches of them. And on a 6, you can't shoot at all.
Ah.
Let's dump some flamers somewhere. See, even if I put the flamers back there... Oh, no,
they can still torch the poor ladies, I suppose.
Yeah.
Which is something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'll put the flamers back here so they can at least do something.
Yeah, just put it over there and see if that one prevents that one from shooting.
Exactly.
Although I suppose I could move away from it.
Yeah, make you move away. These flamers, I think I'm going to just put them in right here, just in case. We'll reserve deuterinos.
Yeah, it would have been a little better if you got like behind enemy lines or...
Exactly, yeah. That would have been great.
Or even established locus. You got established locus on the first turn, didn't you? Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nurglings, they're just going to move up a little bit just to be annoying.
Very, very literally what they do. That's, yep. The beast of burden.
This guy. 9. Okay, yep, so I guess he's just going to be 9 away from you. Maybe you can get him to do a charge and do something. He has dev wounds, which is kind of cool, but he never hits anything. So, actually, no, I'm not going to put him there. So if he fails his charge, then you just move up and charge him. That gives you movement to get closer to my thing, which I don't need. So, he's going to go right there. You know what? I got CP. I'm going to spend the CP.
Move him 6 inches away.
6 inches away from you. Make it force you to move this grab tank even more. Should I put it on the one in the building? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, spent 2 CP. Then Stronghold and secure the No Man's Land. Alright, let's do some shooting.
Alrighty.
It's not much at all. Let's do those 3 flamers into those poor girls.
Oh my goodness.
Number of shots.
Oh no!
It's pretty hot.
No! If I get recover assets, are you going to need them?
Right. Wounding on 3s, strength 4. Okay, they could live. It is psychic damage.
Oh, they got a 3-up. Feel no pain. Oh,
yep. So
it's good to know.
8 at AP 1.
Alrighty. Is their torrent ignore cover? Most likely.
It is.
So 4-up armor save here. Forgot that everything Tzeentch is psychic.
Yep.
Which will matter when Thousand Suns comes out, because everyone was hating on their Grotmist attachment, but I guarantee it'll look a lot better when Thousand Suns, when the Codex comes out and the Tzeentch units are in there, and the Tzeentch units are now benefiting from that, from all that +1 to the psychic stuff. And guaranteed, the indexed attachment is probably going to get nuked, just like the Eldar wanted, and or just changed completely, just like the Eldar one. I'm not going to say got nuked because it's still very good, but it got changed completely. Yeah. So that is still 4. Okay. That's exact. I was like, oh, it's actually exactly what should have happened. So let's say 3-up Feel No Pain from the Sisters of Silence now against mortal wounds and psychic attacks. The damage 1 on these?
Yep.
All right, ladies, I need you to live in case I get something. So 1 lady dies.
Okay, that's not bad. Changeling's not going to shoot. I'm not going to waste time with that. The only thing that matters is Big Bird. Big Bird's going to shoot.
Yes, what is it going to attempt to annihilate?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Now, it can get to the you can do your beloved sustained hits D3.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Because nothing that you want to shoot at is going to be getting cover, so.
Yep. So I think I'm going to put everything into Mr. the Sword and Board. Well, no, I could really pop off and do some really cool stuff, though.
So what's the OC on?
He's only 5.
Only 5? So I only have 6 on there.
Okay, I just need to kill 1 thing.
So you just need to kill 1 thing. You don't need to charge anything.
Right, yep. So actually, I'll shoot everything into him. Yep. Let's start with the...
Because that guy's going to annihilate you in melee if you...
Yeah, so I'm going to do the Rod of Sorcery first, and then the Bolt of Change.
Yeah.
Rod of Sorcery, hitting on 2s. Okay.
Oh, I am going to, sorry here, folks. I am still going to spend my 1 CP for -1 to wound if the strength is higher.
Yep, it is. So, 4's the wound. Oh, yeah, cool. Great. At AP 1.
Alrighty. That is going to be a 3-up save. That we're taking it here. 1 gets through.
Okay. D3.
3. Yikes.
Ooh, 5 wounds left. And gonna do hazardous, sustain D3. Hitting on 2, 6s are delicious. Okay, 1-1, but it becomes another. Cool. Sustained 1.
All right, and wounded on 4s.
Yep.
Or 3.
AP 2.
All right, so it's a 4-up save, folks. I'm out of CP, so let's see what happened. 4-2, failed 2. 2d3 damage. Will it heal?
3 and 2.
2.
5.
That will heal. Does it explode? It doesn't.
No.
It just has a baby explosion here, folks. It's not a.
Still,
these are not catastrophic explosions from these little guys.
All explosions should be catastrophic. Should be. All right. That's that charge phase. Let's charge. Beast Nurgle into the tank. Nope. Cool.
That would have been an annoying little, basically forever -1 to hit debuff on the tank there.
Right. Let's charge the flamers into the tank. Need 9. Nope. Should I charge Big Bird? No. Yes.
You don't need to.
I don't need to.
Remember, you are -1 to wound him in melee, so you're
I'll be wounding you on
pressed.
6s.
Yeah.
I'll be wounding you on 6s.
Okay, yeah.
That staff is only strength 6.
That's...
So, no. Good point.
Yep.
I shall have you come to
So
me.
if you had to kill both, I would have recommended actually shooting at the at him because in melee, because you'd have a much better chance of killing the other guy in melee,
right?
Than that guy. But since you don't need to kill both, I agree with the decision to shoot and annihilate the spear guy.
Gonna chill there. I'll get my big secure and holding on to defend. Unless you tell me there's no way you can get back there.
I'm pretty sure there's no way I can get back there, right? Like, let's just say this guy got an advance roll of a 6,
right,
which is a 8 plus 7 is 15.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't actually charge through that. That's the thing,
right?
Because that should be a full wall there.
Yeah,
that should be a closed wall there. So,
Dr. Mustache.
And then also, or theoretically, this guy, right?
Right.
And remember, this is also if I get a 6 on the advance roll. This, I cannot get there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and those guys.
And then at this point, I'll also decide that even if I could, I probably wasn't gonna go over there to try to do anything about it. So.
Fair. Alrighty, yep. So I went ahead and gave myself the points for the defense stronghold and stuff. I'll be going up to 3 command points. You'll be going up to 1. All right, you are holding 2 for 8.
Hold on, Esteban is asking if we're still live, and we are.
We are. What the hell, Esteban? Why have you not been watching? Should have been watching the whole time, dude. Bro.
All right. First up, I go to 1 CP. Let's see what I get for... I don't have to take any battle shocks, thankfully, because that...
right.
So we are getting overwhelming force. Okay, we like that.
Yep, kill stuff off of objectives.
Yep, and recover. I knew it.
All right.
I knew I was going to need the sisters to recover some assets.
Spoken into existence.
All right, folks. So I am not going to try to re-roll any of these.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move on to movement, I suppose. Don't have to do any battle shocks. So how do we want to play this? I think we are going to move this guy over here. By this guy, I mean the Contemptor.
Yes.
We are going to... And that he has to be a little further back. It's fine. It's there.
I am 100% all about playing with an intent.
This guy is going to walk over here, and we are going to attempt to deal with all kinds of different things.
Okay. Go over there and punch some Nurglings.
Yes. Yes.
Punch some fat babies.
I think both of these tanks can still see the big bird there.
Yeah.
So
it's okay. He's just going to make all of his install saves. It's not going to happen. It's just hopes.
So I think this guy's going to go over this way. Base.
Okie dokie.
And this guy says 9 wounds. This guy's going to come over this way. We are going to just keep making them multiply.
Okay. Cool.
And this guy's also going to come this way. He's not making it on there, but we'll see how it goes.
No, I will spend this CP to Overwatch.
What?
Yeah.
What? That's not allowed. It is, folks. It is.
It's okay.
All right.
The thing
obviously, when he started, I imagine, with the big bird here.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. Doing with big bird because why not? Hey, thanks for joining us, Cindy Tepic. Thank you. Yep. So I don't get to choose like the special things like ignore cover, sustain.
Oh, is that only in the shooting phase?
Only in the shooting.
Interesting. Well, I'm not going to get cover, so I'm not going to get cover. So
I'm going to do it hazardous. Which reminds me, my hazardous roll from last turn. He's fine.
He's fine.
Yep. I needed that 6 for this time. Both changed. Okay, 1 hit. And then on a
And I can't use any defensive strats either, because those are also in the shooting phase.
Yep.
That's going to wound, most likely.
AP2.
4-up save. It has a 4-up invuln, and it's 2-up armor, I suppose. Oh, failed that one.
Okay, D3. Just the one.
Alrighty.
Lame. And 6 more shots to really fix it. Come on. Come on, buddy. 6s. Oh, poop. Okay, just 1. And 3. Nope.
Alright.
Overwatch. Always the worst.
I think that's it for all my movement.
Right on. Oh.
Let's commence to shooting.
Thanks for joining us, Falcon Wings.
Alrighty. This tank here is going to shoot into the big bird. And then the little stuff is... Can I shoot into the changeling? First off,
they are lone off.
I did. I am in range, but I forgot to move him. So actually, you get to decide whether he shoots or not.
You can go ahead and move him. You would have remembered. And I'm a pretty cool guy.
Well, thank you for that. He's going to move over here. I just to try to get outside of 12 of you.
Yep, for sure.
And just stay on this objective here.
Yep, he is a lone off, so...
So now that I'm outside of 12, I can't shoot him.
Yep.
So the little guns are going to go into the Nurglings then.
Okay.
And then the big guns are going to go into the big bird.
Love it. Spending 1 for Demonic Invulnerability
on the big bird. All right.
Good enough. Okay.
That is as lethal, and then 2 hits.
Yes, sir.
Toughness probably 10 on the big bird.
Yep.
So wounded on 3s. 4 wounds on the big bird.
Ooh. 4's a rolling 1.
Oh,
Fell 1. Damn.
pretty good roll. For all 3 damage, baby.
Okay. He's down to 15.
3 damage, baby. And then 3 shots into the Lings of Nurg.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
T3.
And it's not. This one's not twin linked at all. So just 3 wounds on the Nurglings.
Okay. 6 ups. Oh, well.
I will take it.
2 or 1 damage.
It is 1 damage.
Okay.
Take that. Alrighty.
You splatter one's brains all over the place.
This guy is going to shoot. And I think the little shots are going to go into the flamers here.
Okay.
And then big shots into the big bird.
Love it.
Into the big bird. Let's do this. They all hit.
Nice.
So that's good. And twin linked.
Yes, sir.
4 more wounds on the big bird.
Boys. Roll the
2.
1.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
3.
Just 1.
All right. 1 more wound. For 4 damage on the big bird.
Okay. He's down to 11. Ooh.
Alrighty. And then the 3 little shots into the...
Yep. The flamers.
Yes. 2 hits. 2 wounds on them, though.
Nice.
Take that.
4 ups.
Oh, 1 damage. I'm make you put that wound marker out there.
Makes me work.
Alrighty. The sisters here are going to recover assets.
Okay, cool.
This guy here is also going to recover assets.
Awesome.
In No Man's, so that's 2 for No Man's Land.
Yep.
No Man's Land in my deployment zone, so
Sure.
we're not going to get into your deployment zone, sadly.
Right.
I would have had to advance, which then I wouldn't be able to recover. This guy, just for funsies, is going to blast everything into the into the guy there. So he is wounded, so he gets to reroll once to hit.
That's good. Yep.
Yeah. There we go. 2 hits.
Nice.
Wounded on 3s is strength 9.
Wounding on 4s. He's T9.
Toughness 9. Oh.
Yes. 7 wounds, T9.
All right.
And
well,
if you don't kill him.
Well, 1 wound from the.
Let's see, with the melt okay, yeah, that's right. You can still kill him. 5 up.
And he does have a storm bolter on him, so.
Okay, cool.
But you made your save there, so no point shooting the rest because it won't kill him.
Exactly. Yep.
Let's
see. They recover everything at the end of the phase.
Okay, so next up we'll go with this guy. So obviously the storm bolter is going to shoot into the Nurglings. And how many wounds does Big Bird have left?
11.
11. 7. You know what? The multi-melt is also going to go into the Nurglings as well.
Oh, okay.
So we gotta try to take these idiots out here, and then hopefully the melee and other stuff can hurt the Big Bird here.
Should be able to.
All right, so melt the guns into the Nurglings.
Yes, sir.
They both hit, luckily, with the
Nice.
-1. Yep. And then they're going to wound on 2s, most likely.
They will. They're T3.
So 2 wounds from the multi-melta onto the Lings of Nurg.
2 6s.
All right, the first one, I think, is going to kill it, actually.
Yes, it will.
D6 + 2. And then the second one
Just roll 2 up.
will do 4
Okay.
damage. Okay. Hashtag worth here, folks. We got to get that Nurgling out of there.
Hey, that's 3 points for
Achilles
the
Dreadnought.
force.
The Achilles Dreadnought is going to shoot everything into the big bird there. So the spear
Yes, sir.
hits.
Nice.
Thanks to the Nurglings not being there anymore. It's going to wound on 5s at strength 9.
Yep. Well, the Nurglings just affect
Does wound?
melee.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
But I do get 1 wound from the spear.
4s.
Save. And then the 2 wrist guns both hit.
Nice.
And wound on 5s, twin links. All right, 1 more wound.
All right. 4s, rolling 1s.
Boom. Not bad. All right, let's go. This Achilles here, with the 6 wounds left, is going to blast into the horrors there.
All right.
Oh, gotta just. All right, 5 hits.
we go.
We're slowly but surely making them.
This is flamers, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. All right, 5 wounds from the flamer.
Whoops. All right. 3 things dead. It'll definitely be any blues and then whatever else is there. Here's 1 blue. Bloop.
Yep, 2 blues right there. That makes it so you can't charge them.
Yep. There's the 3 blues.
All righty.
And he done shooting.
He is done shooting.
Okay. Here they come, brims. They do.
All do. Folks, every single one of the things that died has always come back as something. That's funny.
That guy there, and yeah, that guy will go there. Okie dokie.
Alrighty. Next up, the other Galatus is going to shoot into them with the flamethrower here.
Yes, sir.
We are slowly but surely whittling these guys down. We're just having a grand old time here. 2 more wounds on them. All right, 1 more dies.
1 dies. It'll be a brim that dies. Let's mitigate a little bit of rolling.
All right. That's it for shooting. Everything has shot. On to charges.
Yes, sir.
This guy is going to charge that guy and attempt to.
Hey, he made it.
He does make it.
Yep.
Next up, this guy is going to attempt to charge the big bird here. With a 7, I think that will make it.
Yes.
Yes. And then the Achilles Dreadnought is also going to charge the big bird.
All right.
That will certainly make it.
Oh yeah. He probably would have. Yeah, he would have made it on a double 1 probably.
A 4. No, a 3. I would not have made it on a 3.
Ah.
But he is going to make it in. He got a. What's the die in there?
You took them out.
Oh, well.
10.
So we'll see.
It was 10 total.
I was hoping he could go that way, but we're just going to have him go there.
Okay.
We're going to have some fun here. I think he is going to tank shock you here.
Okay. Nice.
This is arguably not really an amazing decision here, folks, but it's fine. We're having fun. So
That's what we do.
I don't have any more CP. So. All right. Tank shock. For 4. Ooh, that turned out okay.
Yeah, that was definitely not bad. He's down to 7 now.
Next up is this Galatus here that's outside is going to still try and charge them.
Okay.
He'd have to roll a 12 or something to get around the wall.
Right.
So we'll just see what he rolls. A 7 is not going to do it.
Right.
The Galatus over there is going to attempt to charge them.
He needs.
He gets a 9. He is going to make it.
He's definitely going to make it, yeah. He didn't need much.
All right. That's it for charges.
Hell yeah.
We are going to go with the Achilles Dreadnought first. So we're going to see if he does mortals to you.
Okay.
He does 3 mortals to you.
Oof.
He is going to go for sustained hits.
Okay.
And because he is hurt, he does reroll ones to hit here. So he gets 2 extra hits in there. Ooh. And he's going to wound you on 2s at Strength 12 Lance.
Nice.
He doesn't get to reroll ones. He's not that hurt yet. So 5 wounds.
5 4-ups. Let's go. All right. Big Bird's 3 die.
Most likely, these are d6 plus 1 damage each.
He's definitely dead. Oh, yeah. Does he exploderize? He does not. Oh, that's unfortunate. And I'll give you your 5 for Overwhelming Force. So you killed 2 things off the purpose.
And then this guy over here is going to attempt to wail on this stupid beast of Nurgle here. So, I'll choose sustained hits. Okay. Marshal Kata here, and we are... Luckily, those will all hit. And these are going to wound on 3s. For 3 wounds. Probably won't kill it.
I need to get 1 5-up here. Oh,
for a total of 9 damage.
Do I want to spend a CP to be annoying? No, I don't. It's okay. Does he explode? No. He explodes like them, just 1 damage. Yep. But it's still silly.
1 baby explosion.
Yep.
Alrighty, and then last but not least, that Galatus over there is certainly going to choose sustained hits. It has not been hurt, so I think it just has no buffs at all here. It's just YOLOing into them. So 8 attacks. I'll choose sustained hits.
Cool. Hitting on 3s, because with Fluxmaster, after the Flux. Good.
But I get 2 6s, so that
nice. That
evened out. And then wounding on 2s.
Yes, sir.
For 3, 6, 7 wounds.
Okay. 4-ups. All right. So 2. I think it's going to be Brims. 2 Brims die. Yep. 1 Brim, 2 Brim.
And then their attacks back.
All right. I almost wish 1 more would die. It's not be under starting strength, and I could roll Battle Shock for them.
And what did I... For primary, I was on this one and this one.
Yes, yeah, I got it.
Okay, got it. All right.
Yep.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep. Oh, yeah, no problem. I have been doing this for 2 whole years now. This guy's just gonna move in.
About my primary, folks. I apologize. Normally, I'm actually really good about that.
Alright, I'm actually going to do some attacks here. It's not going to matter too much, but... Oh well. Whatever. Fluxmaster gets Flux. I have to look it up now. Dagnabbit. He hits on 4s. He's not very good with the staff, but that's okay. He's going to wound you on a 6.
And he'll turn it to a 6 and get a wound in there.
Yep.
AP2, AP1. Alright, 3-up save. Failed.
No. 1 damage.
And that does drastically lower my OC here, folks.
And then the pink hole
gives him a huge melee buff. 9 wounds left on this guy.
4 whores, hitting on 4s. Ooh, one of them is angry. He hit you. And wounded on 6. Oh, he's so angry. 1 wound, no AP. Into the same feller.
1 more.
Yep.
1.
Oh, that's 1 damage.
Taking wounds.
Pink cores. They're doing the work. 8 wounds left. There we go.
10-sided die are confusing, folks.
Right. All the even numbers are on one side and all the odd numbers are on the other.
You know what? I never knew that before. Okay. That makes sense. All right.
Also, pips on dice always end up...
Oh, opposites. Fascinating. Okay. I never knew that, folks. You learn something every day.
It's always equals 7. 20-sided dice always equals 21.
All right. So I think that's it for everything here. So I am going to get 3 for recover assets.
Yeah. And,
oh, no, I'm not. That is end. Oh, dear, folks.
Oh, that's right.
End of Dave's turn. So the sisters here...
are in a little bit of danger. Not much. Not much. Let's be honest.
But I do get 5 for overwhelming force, so
yes,
I'm okay with that.
Dokey. Let's see. At the end of your turn, do I want to uppy downy anything? No.
What are the ones you could get that are useful? You might want to if you get engage.
Right. Actually, you know, I will spend 1 to uppy downy, which will put me at 2 at the beginning of your turn.
Yep. Because if you get engaged, you want one to be able to land over there.
Yep. Let's see.
Score some points.
You'll be at 1. Okay. So yeah, I will pick up. I'm going to pick up the Flames, or no, I'll pick up the Changeling, or no. Yeah, I'm going to pick up those Flames over there. Spend 1 for uppy downy to pick these guys up. Mm-hmm.
And are the horrors below half?
They are not, because there's 5 in the unit. The unit started off at 10, then I added the leader to it.
Okay.
So they're not under half, unfortunately. I wish they were. Alright, let's draw some cards and see what I gotta do. I will get 8 on the primary, which is good. I also need 2.
Mark for death.
Okay. That's just gonna be...
That is the stupidest one in the game.
Area denial.
That's
okay.
Going to be very hard to get.
Yep, that's going to be extremely hard to get as well. Let's see, I have 2 CP. Do I want to spend 1 to get rid of something? I think I'm going to spend 1 CP to get rid of. It doesn't matter.
So I should say what Mark for Death is, but we're going to do the 2 tanks and like this guy over here.
Okay. I was going to say, I'll get rid of Mark for Death, so you didn't have to choose anything. Okay. And Assassination.
You actually score that automatically.
Because you have no more characters.
I have no more characters left.
Yeah,
not bad.
That was good.
All my characters are dead, folks.
That worked out then.
That Telemon was my 1 character.
All right, so area denial is going to be a CP for later, because there ain't no way I'm going to get that from you. Let's do some movements.
And are we top of 4? I think.
Yes, that's right. I need to actually score my primary as well.
Yes.
Speed 8 on that. Right now, 55 to 33.
Yep. So
right now, that's right.
I probably will catch up a little bit, folks, in the next 2 turns of scoring, but we shall see.
Right. These guys are gonna fall back.
Fall back. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna overwatch them again here with that Galatas there.
Cool.
We gotta just keep chipping these idiots down, folks. 1 hit, baby. Oh yeah.
2 up.
Totally worth the CP, folks. It does wound at the very least.
Okay, just roll me a 4 up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna roll with his dice, which does save it. Totally worth that CP, folks.
All right. Let's move these guys.
Let me get this
out
of the way here. Dead guy. All right. This is an amazing collection you have here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a couple of models here and there. Believe it or not, I started playing in 8th edition.
Damn. You have more than me, and I've been playing 20 more years than you.
I may have went a little overboard.
All right, folks. Pray for my sisters. I need those 3 points.
Yep.
They get a 3-up, feel no pain.
Yeah, that's the thing that's gonna save them, is their 3-up, feel no pain. Let's see, I think that's all of movement. Yes, that's all of movement. Everything else is just dead or dying. Shooting. Let's start off with the 3 flamers over there in the corner. Then to the sisters. Number of shots? Okay, only 9. ZP praised. These are going to be hot shots, though. So, wounding on 3. Okay, so 6.
6, all right.
Maybe 1s.
Alrighty, so 4 up save here, folks. So 3 get through. Okay. All right.
All
right.
Each.
And then the 3 up feel no pain.
Yes, sir.
Get psychic attacks. One lady dies. All right. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, now I need this one to pop off. The close unit. Number of shots. Come on. No.
Brother, no.
They're popped off. 17 shots. Oh my.
Jeez.
On 3.
You missed quite a few there, but
I did. So I could go 5, just 10.
Okay.
Wow, I missed 7.
Will the days of the 3 up save come back and troll him, folks?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
No, 4s then 3s.
All right, 4 up save. Right, I forgot about that.
Oh no.
Well, so
They're
we
trying.
made 2 armor saves there. Everything's fine here, folks. And I really want my 3 points. Come on. They all die. Damn it. It's gonna cost me a lot.
Yep. Recover assets is so bad. So bad.
I think the problem was
Hold fast, sisters. May you survive this heretical onslaught. Thank you, Falcon Wings. They tried. The psychic power was just slightly too much for them. Charge phase. Beast Nurgle into tank. No.
Okay.
You silly fuck! Come on, dude. Yeah, those tanks are definitely going to out-OC me either way, so there's no need to really charge into them. Well, they hurt me too. They can really hurt in melee.
No.
No?
No,
They
they have 3 attacks, hit on 4s.
Flamers.
They get sustained hits in the melee, though.
Okay, flamers into the tank. Yes! Just push them in there. They're only 3 OC. They're not going to out-OC you no matter what. Like, even if I chip...
The big thing there is it does prevent that one from
He doesn't really have...
From recovering assets.
Oh, right, yeah.
So,
it will prevent from doing that. Yeah, you're right.
so the other tank is going to have to recover assets next turn because it doesn't go away, folks. So,
yeah.
But I might be able to get a big one.
You can spend a CP to replace it.
No, Paparazzi ain't doing that.
All right. So scoring.
Well, you do have to fight,
Oh yeah, that's right. They do fight.
and then I have to fight back.
Pretty sure it's 3 attacks each.
They probably hit on 4s. I'm
Pretty sure they have. They're gonna wound on 6s. Oh, 1. No AP.
all right. 2 up save. I saved that one.
Nice.
I have very, very rarely ever made a melee attack with this thing. It has the armored hull, though. Oh, it's got 4 attacks. It'll choose sustained hits because it's balls.
Right.
It's doing karate here. Let's do this. 3 hits because of the sustained.
Okay, nice.
We love it. And then it is strength 6.
It
is.
3s.
For 2 wounds.
Nice.
No AP, obviously.
Of course.
And damage 1.
Oh, nice.
I just popped that to a 1 there.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alrighty, I think that's it for melee.
Yes. Now we shall score. I'm going to discard Area Denial for CP, putting me up to 2, then up to 3 at the beginning of your turn.
Yep. And I'll go to 1 CP. I will draw another card, folks. So remember, I still have recover assets because that was denied.
And we'll get 5 for Assassination because I did kill the one town one.
I got Extend Battle Line, so that is a good one.
Okay, nice. Nice. I'll go ahead and give you that.
And for primary, I am on my Linchpin still, controlling it.
Yep, that. So you'll get 3 of them for 13.
All right. So we have Extend and Recover. So let's do this. Now for actions, obviously you can't start it in melee, but if I start it and then you get into melee, does it automatically end, or does...
No, I don't think so.
We do have to measure deployment zones here, just for recover assets. This is 12 inches up.
Yeah.
So that, I think, is going to not make it. Right, because 8 inches. I believe I have to be wholly within to recover assets as well. It's a good chance here.
Yeah, I don't know. Nope.
They do have to be wholly within, so over there will not make it.
Okay.
But up here is 20 inches, so I might have a better chance.
Yep. Yeah, you just have to
making it over there.
Yeah. For measurement, you just have to get past this line.
Ah.
Yeah.
20 inches. Oh, I think I still can't make it. Because this guy moves 8, and he would not get wholly within.
Oh, right.
This guy, that certainly wouldn't be wholly within either. No. Damn.
Yeah, because they're like right.
I was hoping I could
parallel.
get a big boy recover here.
Mm-hmm.
So what's left? I think I'm gonna use my CP here to ditch recover assets.
Fair. 100% fair.
And see what else I get.
Okay.
Call the Horde, which disappears into the ether. For cleanse. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's much
better.
easier. Well, good. I can easily go ahead and give you your 9 points.
So let's do some movement. We are going to... That guy might as well stay where he is. This guy is going to come this way.
Yes, sir.
Looks like he won't be able to see them for flamethrower action. That's okay. He's just trying to get into melee here.
Get in there for the charge, yeah.
That guy's going to have to stay where he is to cleanse. Those two guys are going to stay... But this guy's going to advance. Do you mind rolling an advance for me?
Yeah, sure. A 2.
A 2, alrighty. So that'll go up to a 3, so it is an 11.
Nice.
So let's...
Yeah, where the wall ends right there, it is open, so he can turn right there.
Cool. So he's going to go 9 inches this way. That. And then another 2 inches this way. Just in case I get like established locus or something.
Right.
You know, or behind enemy lines.
Right.
Or, you know, things like that.
The other cards that neither one of us have gotten yet.
Yeah. So this guy's also going to advance.
Okay, cool.
In case I get like engage on all fronts or something, he's going to YOLO that way.
There. Yep.
Engage wouldn't matter. I'm already there, I suppose. But
fair.
But for behind enemy lines or something, we're going to max. I got to max the points here.
Options. Yep.
So he's moving another 3, so that is another 11.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty tight game right now. It's 60 to 55. Which is good. It's the best way to have a game.
So that's it for movement. On to shooting. We are going to cleanse and cleanse.
Yes.
For 2. This guy is going to blast everything into what he's in melee with here.
That's fair.
So he's going to shoot the little guns first.
Okay.
Try to...
Because I have this VP, Demonic Invulnerability. Sure.
They all hit.
Okay, nice.
Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Nice. 4s are rolling 1s. Like 1. Yay.
Alright, still kills that guy with 1 wound though, thankfully. And then the big boy shots into them. Cool. I'll keep this here in case. Alrighty.
I have 3 wounds, so.
Great Danes. Let's see what happens. Oh no, brother! Alright, wounding on 2s though. 2 wounds on them.
Okay, 4 ups, reroll 1s. Reroll this 1.
Alright, it will kill 1 because it's D6 plus 2. Which one do you want removed? from the ether. That one. Alrighty.
It mattered not.
Next up, this guy is just gonna shoot everything at the at that there.
Not my beast, a Nurgle. He's just a boy.
And we are blasting. He's not hurt. So, what
He's a
type?
beast.
He's a beast. Okay.
Yep. No.
Beast of Nurgle is a beast. What a
He's
shock
just a
there.
beast. Yep.
Alrighty. Wounding on
He
3.
can go through walls, but Nurglings cannot.
All right, 3 wounds on him.
Excellent. Pops.
2 wounds. Let's see if we can heal him. I'm out of CP, so there's nothing I can do about this if we don't.
Gotta get 7.
That will heal him.
Yeah.
That will be 14 damage.
I'm gonna see if he explodes. It doesn't matter. No. I'm pretty sure he was more than 6 away from everything anyways. But alas.
Alrighty, next up, the Achilles over there. That isn't this guy in front here is going to blast with the flamethrower into those guys.
Yes, sir.
For 4 hits.
Nice. T3.
And it is twin linked. The strength 6 will, so 4 wounds on them.
Okay, cool.
Get her down.
Alright, fell 2. They become blues. Yep. 1 does. Alright, I need blues over here. Okie dokie.
Okay. That's it for shooting on the charges.
Yes, sir.
I don't have any CP, so we're just rolling in. That one over there, that's on the outside of the ruins, is going to attempt to charge them.
Okay, cool.
With an 8, I think that might actually make it.
I got
Possibly.
blues on the front side too, so you can run them that way if you wanted.
So that is what has to happen because that's the only way to get into base.
Fair.
So he has to YOLO this back this way. Yeah. And then this guy is also going to charge into them.
Yep.
If you don't mind, just rolling a charge roll here.
Yep, 7.
A
So
7.
8.
7 is 7. He is going to have to base this guy, the Fluxmaster. Nothing else can charge, so we're good there. And that's it for charges. Everything else is just YOLOing around.
Yep.
So let's go with this guy on the outside first. He has 8 attacks, and he'll definitely choose sustained hits. Hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir.
The 2 disappears into the ether. He does re-roll the 1.
Yep.
And then he gets an extra hit in there. And then wounds on 2s.
Yes, sir.
For 3, 6 wounds.
Ooh. 4 ups. Okay, so that's 2 blues.
And he is done attacking.
Okay, cool. Blues. 1 becomes a brim. Okie dokie. It's a never-ending story.
Alrighty, next up is that guy over there. He is also going to choose sustained hits.
Fair.
The 2s disappear into the ether, but that 6 will put another hit in there.
Excellent.
And then wounding on 2s. Let's see what happens. Start clearing these guys out. Oh, no, brother! 4 more wounds on them.
4.
Oh, ooh, 3.
3 of them. So let's see, the 1 brim and then 2 pinks. Uh-oh. 2 pinks. Okay. 2 blues. So this pink here is dead. He's dead. And this guy's dead. And these will just come back in. They'll go right there. So I'll have a whopping 5 OC on the point.
Ooh, I've got 6 on there.
Ooh.
Now
That's a battle shock test, and they'll be fine.
they have to swing back into that dreadnought. Well, actually, they do have to.
Yeah. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to matter.
Okay.
So, not worried about it.
Next up would be this flamethrower here.
He has 2 on 4s. Damn it. And on a 6. Okay.
Alright.
It only matters for that one because it would give you reroll 1s if the wound goes through.
Right. If the right. Yep. This guy here is swinging back at it, I suppose. This is... wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah. So that's it for that turn 4. So that is 5 for extend and 4 for cleanse.
Yes, sir. Yep, I got you for those. Beginning of my turn. I will need to roll a battle shock over there. I get +1 for the banner guy, so I need a 6 up for them. Shit. Okay. That sucks. So I'm only gonna get 3 on the primary. Yep. If I could have rolled if I could have not rolled, I would have not rolled, but I already did it my one time for the brigand earlier in the game to.
Oh, right, and that because that got you a whole bunch of points too, though. So
yeah, exactly.
You do need to put some secondaries down. See what we have,
indeed,
or what you have. I should say. Engage. There we go. That was that. Okay, there. That's one you were hoping to get.
Kind of. I can only get baby engage right now.
I thought you upbeat one dude who's sitting in.
They had to come back down.
They came back down. Okay.
Yep.
Did you want to uppy them again at the end of my turn, I suppose?
No, I would have just left them there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And cleanse. That's not an amazing one. But you have to repeat to
Yep. So I will
to cycle it. For Storm Hostile, that's also not an amazing one.
It's also pretty bad. All right, cool, because there's 0 OC, so yep.
You do go down to 1 CP, though, for cycling.
Yeah, well, I'll be up at 2 again.
Okay, yeah.
Because was at 3, going down. Let's see. So, yep, I will just score my engage for 2. And then it'll be your turn. I'm at 6.
I do have to swing over there, I suppose, unless you want to.
They would have.
You want to fall back with them? I imagine
it doesn't matter. You will get the point either way because they're battle shocked and stuff. So you'll get 1, 2, 3.
It just matters for how many die one way or the other.
Let's see. Getting 18 at least for primary. I would scooch all them up onto the point just so I'd have the 20 OC. What's your cards?
So it's no prisoners.
Okay, kill stuff.
Hold on, folks.
I'd say you probably end up killing them.
And establish locus.
Establish locus. Okay, cool. So he's establishing.
Yeah.
How many attacks does he have?
Not enough to murder all of them.
Okay,
so
cool.
It is kind of irrelevant what he does.
Gotcha.
He was mostly there. If I got behind, I could get 2 people in there for the max points on.
I will say that you would definitely be able to more than likely wait to kill them until the last second, and then he would also die, so I'll give you at least 4 for no prisoners.
Okay.
And then the established locus for another 4. So that's going to be a Custodes victory. Oops, wrong button. 81-65.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Dave, thank you for coming or having me over here.
I'll do it.
This was a great first time.
Right. Yep.
So
you did great. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming down.
Those 2 should go back into this one. Yep. Let's mark where those.
Oh, it's all good. I ended up cleaning up everything later on in the week.
Okay.
It's much later on in the week. Like I'll be playing D&D midway through the week with a camera up there. And like everything's still in place.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me. I'd love to come back and play more. So let me know what the schedule is, and if you, Michael, or other people in the community want to play, I'm open to play anyone. Right. I am sadly a weekend warrior here for the most part. So okay. Saturdays and Sundays are kind of the day.
Yeah, that's fine. Saturdays and Sundays are our days. Same bat time, same bat channel.
All right. All right.
Thank you all for joining us today. And if you've not already, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Like I've said before, and I'll say many, many more times, don't do it for me. Don't do it for Ross. Well, do it for Ross. Do it for Dr. Mustache. He needs more treats. The poor boy. The vet says he's overweight. I think she's on crack or something. She's a mean lady, but we love her very much. She's actually really nice. But remember, everybody, if you're playing games and you're not having fun, you're just doing it wrong. Bye. Want to come over and wave? Waiting on you to come over and wave.
Sorry, folks.